And we live.
Let's get it.
What's going on, art enthusiasts and change makers? This is Art for Change Podcast, and I am your host, Mr. Sapiosexual. And my co-host for the day.
Hey, you already know it's your boy BU because that's all you gotta motherfucking do.
And it's your boy AB. Let's get it.
Man, Larry the
And
Poet, man. You know what it is.
yes,
Porter, you know it.
Poor East Wizard is in the building kicking with us, man. And for those who follow us and people who may not follow us, today is Therapeutic Thursday, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so it's Therapeutic Thursday. I got some shit to get off my chest. Hey, hey, you ain't scared how you been talking to me lately, Mister?
Definitely not, sir. No, not at all.
You've been a little aggressive towards me. I don't know how I feel about the situation.
Oh no, I don't be aggressive toward anyone, sir. I'm sorry you feel that way. Uh, I think in a previous conversation it was something said that's like pull your skirt down.
All right. All right, this might be fun. All right, how was y'all day today?
Bless, brother, bless. How was everybody's day?
I can't complain.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I had a good day. I just got from my daughter's softball game. Actually, they won. And, we was talking big shit. Y'all know me. The biggest shit.
Shouts out to BU doing the softball team, and they did win today. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. I spoke the biggest shit. Like, they couldn't get no bigger. Like, but yeah, it was a good game. All family came out from across town and everything, so that worked out good. And she was nervous too. She was nervous because family members that went there they haven't seen her play before, so it was so much family that she was nervous about it. So, but I mean that's therapeutic to her too. That's a type of therapy for her. But she got 2 runs in. Every time she went at the bat, she hit the ball and she ran it in. So it worked out perfectly for her. So
that's amazing.
But yeah, it was therapeutic for her because she had to overcome that fear of like so much family being there, and and it was a challenge for her, and she overcame that challenge actually. So yeah, it did good tonight actually.
That's wonderful, man. Keep pushing them, bro.
Honestly. Poet, how was your day? I know you be having some crazy days, Poet. Yeah, I know.
Stressful as hell.
Why? What happened? What's going on?
Man.
Let it out, brother. It's Thursday. You know what we do on Thursdays.
Man,
you're in the perfect place, brother.
Just one of them situations where like as a black man, as a real black man, like all of those different situations that we have to be, especially nowadays in today's current society, with all of the different things, like all of those situations that we have to be very careful how we navigate in terms of like, it's like all of them situations where for 1 and 2 and 3, you feel me, different reasons that your experience and your perspective and your reasoning, you feel me, ain't necessarily gonna be like heard or like understood or like actually considered with any like true intention or actuality.
And that sounds like that could definitely be a stressful situation.
And so it's like, for me, in my particular situation, though, is it's honestly, it's kind of one of those situations that still serve me in a particular type of way because the way that I'm moving about it is righteous. And when I'm moving righteously, if other folks are feeling some type of way, that confirms that they have some inner work that they're not doing. You feel me? Because I literally haven't done anything, you feel me, to anyone. It's people being internal and being in their heads and like it's like popping up with shit out of nowhere and then like trying to like make situations only about somebody. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's just a little weird. Like I said, just navigating that shit because, you know, in my field and just in life in general, you know, we trying to and the shit is what I say is like the easy anytime somebody like asks me what I do or what my job is, the easiest answer that I can give is honestly I get paid to be to on a daily basis to be the best version of myself and to show other people how to be the best version of themselves too by example or by actual, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
steps and actions and activities and thoughts processes and all of the, you know what I'm saying, myriad of different things. And so with that, it's like it not only serves me, but it serves the bigger purpose, you feel me, of like I said, knowing that I'm moving righteously and being one of those people that's standing on my energy and the things that I'm saying in real time, as opposed to other people who claim that they're grounded in a certain thing or that they have a certain lens, but in actuality, they're perpetuating the same cycles of harm and the same dysfunctions as any other community or group of peoples.
Yeah. I feel that. So, how do you handle that then? Like, how do you handle those situations? Is it weak?
He gave you the answer.
Yeah. I said, is it weak? Yeah. And so how you feel about like so you feel like you can't rely on people?
I feel like, nah, not at all. Because actually, in this situation, I got several people that's actually riding for me, and but it's like I said, it's just delicate because it's not one of those situations that we're trying to turn into like the typical, like I said, perpetuating all of the same cycles. Like, oh, well, we on this side and y'all on that side. Oh, well, we stand on this and y'all stand on that. Or and you know what I'm saying? It's like because that's not what the shit is about. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like I even said that shit on like one of the past pods. Like people are gonna have differences, difference of thought, difference of perspective, difference in doing things. Like people are
Yeah.
just different in general. Like human beings from one individual to the next, like people are just different. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the differences don't have to be the focus. Like you have to use the differences to understand the nuances of a person, but the intersections and the ways that we connect are the things that are important. You feel me?
Yeah. I feel that. AB, how work going? I know you just started this new job. How it's been? It's the end of the week. How this week been for you?
Yo, bro, this week is lovely, man. My the new gig is dope. You know, I get to do something that I like. I get to do something that I enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know I went to school for comp sci.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily a software engineer. I am something called a DevOps engineer, which is a little bit of mix between the software side of the house and also the operation side of the house. So it does require me to like build out codes. I mean, build products in order to get developers, like actual coders, software developers, get their applications out there for the rest of the world to see, right? So yeah, the new gig they hired me on to do a lot of their little DevOps work and whatnot, and so they give me full reins to do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like being able to create something and seeing the impact and the value that you have for an organization that you actually trust and you know what I'm saying, that you support, right?
Yeah.
Like, you got my full support. I get to do what I love doing. You know, they don't even ask me no questions. They just be like, how's everything looking? And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just been here for 4 days, but you know what I'm saying? They let me architect and do what I need to do, right? While at the same time giving me the tools and the resources that I need. You know what I'm saying? So I just had a conversation with my boss today. He's like, look, if you want to go to any of these conferences, any IT conference that you want to go to, we'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
they lit, bro. It sound like that sound lit. It sound like
you want to go to
KubeCon,
like, you want to go to, you know, all these different DevOps conferences where a whole bunch of nerds and geeks get together, and we kind of, you know, we make it fun, but you know, we get down to business at first, and then in the evening time, you know, they might, you know, I've been in different conferences where they're renowned.
So you're a nerd or a geek?
Yeah, for sure.
All right,
100%.
I was just asking. Yeah.
man, but shit, them conferences and shit.
That's
how you make them. That's how you make them connections and shit, boy. You fuck around to be the next PayPal mafia, goddamn.
See, I don't have no problem saying like I nerd out and geek out a lot, because that's what I do, bro. Like 9 times out of 10, you'll find me sitting right here at this desk on my computer. You know what I'm saying? Doing something. Yeah. Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I got a full server rack back here. I don't know if you can't really see it. You might be able to see it underneath my arm, somewhat, them little lights under there. But I got a little full server rack. You know what I'm saying? I test out everything. Matter of fact, I got some stuff up. I'm working on a program for the podcast. I ain't even gonna tell y'all though. I ain't gonna tell y'all until I finish with it. I need a
Can you give us a teaser?
I'm writing a cheat code.
Okay.
So
I'm about to get it out of him.
Nah, chill on that. Say that for later.
So I'm writing
that.
What would I call it? I'll call it a speech analyzer, I guess. So the concept and the basis of it is that basically I want a fact check.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm writing a program that's going to use AI. I need to go get me a GPU so I can put it in one of these servers back here, so I can train my AI model to basically recognize different speech patterns. And then when y'all say certain stuff during these podcasts, my AI is going to look out for what you say. Like if you say George Washington was born in 1989, you know, we know that's BS, but AI is going to be like, oh, this person, this speaker number 1 or speaker number 2 said XYZ. I went on the internet, fact check that information that person said, and this is wrong in real time, right? I want to do that in real time. So while we sitting here on the podcast or doing stuff like that, I want to have another little screen up that kind of analyzes the audio that we're, you know, our conversations, and kind of fact check what people saying. That way, I don't have to go through Google no more. But you know what I'm saying? Like that it's a little bit of ways away. I got a lot of work to do. I got to buy a new GPU and stuff like that to put it in one of my servers.
So if a nigga be like, yo, Skeet is a real nigga. B is a real nigga, and she gonna lie like, yeah. This
No, nigga, no,
She gonna lie, hey, this nigga real as hell.
No, we're not wasting earthly resources for bullshit like that, nigga. No.
It's just one of those things that that's just one of my little side projects that I'm gonna pick up here in the near future. But
that's fire. That's fire though.
Yeah, I wrote out some of the code. I just need the pop. I need the resources, right? I can't run it off of a CPU. I need a GPU. I need a very powerful GPU, especially if I'm going to use one of these large language models, but kind of build my own data set. You know what I'm saying?
What's the difference between CPU and GPU? What's the difference?
CPU is a little bit slower in the computation speed, but it also forms a different function, right? GPUs originally was to take, like, when you play a video game, everything has it's basically when you're playing a video game and you're looking at the screen and you're moving around a character, right? Let's just say GTA 5 or some shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. Everything that you see in that video game has it's basically a math equation, right? And somebody has to solve that. So what GPUs do really, really good that CPUs don't is they run multiple operations in parallel. I'm talking about billions, mostly trillions, right? Like when we were kids and we was playing Nintendo and we was playing Mario and shit like that, that was a billion processes a second. You know what I'm saying? And that was, back in 1990,
90s,
you know what I'm saying? In the 90s, right? So now we're at, trillions of different calculations a second. So GPUs perform a whole different purpose in the CPU. CPUs are good at, running applications. Most of them are like single threaded, but most people have multiple cores and stuff like that, so you can run different processes in parallel sometimes. But it's just the way that it handles the instructions and how fast it does, right? So they work in tandem too, right? You can't really run a whole bunch of stuff. That's why people use GPUs for crypto mining, because basically all crypto mining is you're trying to solve a problem, but the more things you have to throw at that problem for it to try, then you get a better result, right? And then if you actually find the problem, you get your reward, right?
So, bro, did y'all hear about that or see about that joint about that streamer? Them folk trying to run up in and rob her for her fucking crypto and shit, and her boyfriend shot him.
No, how you rob somebody for crypto though?
Because it was a streamer and she had flexed that she had like 20 million in Bitcoin and shit. Goddamn, you feel me? And I seen the video. It was like 3 niggas all black and shit. They said they had beat her and shit. You feel me? And goddamn, the video showing them like walking. Goddamn, you feel me? Like through the gate and shit, and up there, and then like about 5-10 seconds later, you hear a bomb, and then the 3 dudes got them running off. You hear the one dude, I got hit. Goddamn, you feel me? I'm like, bro, that shit crazy. Like they was about to like run up in there and make shorty like grab her phone and trade the fucking Bitcoin to her. That shit is
right.
Insane.
That's crazy.
Like you saying about the data
she blasted at him.
Her boyfriend was in the crib when they, you feel me? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy. You talking about the data mining and shit for some reason made me think about
it. If you kill the person, like if you harm the person and they don't give you the password, you can't use it anyway.
Fact. They probably, I don't know. They probably might have had some way of hacking the shit or something. Ain't no telling.
But yeah, so I do shit like that for fun, and so my job is right up my alley, right? So as long as you give me leeway to like build shit, create shit, and like make shit happen, I like shit. So it's cool for me. I stay at work all day if I could.
I mean, you love your job pretty much. That's why.
I love what I do. Now, every company that I work for, it's not always like this, right? They got, some companies, you know what I'm saying? It's just like any job, right?
Yeah.
People, it's either the environment, the people, or the work itself, right? And then, there's like rules and all this other stuff that you got to follow, especially in my line of work. There's a lot of rules. You can't do this. This has to be approved. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to install some software, I got to get it approved first. You got to go through scanning and security. That could take 3 months, depending on the organization. Like shit like that, that's annoying, right? I want to test it and put it out the door tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mister, hey, how was your week, Mister? How your work week going so far? It's pre-weekend, pre-Friday. How your work?
Yes.
I was about to say that hat fire too, my boy. That's probably how it's going. Them good vibes, guy.
Good
vibes. That's a dope hat.
Hey, hold the fuck. Those guys just hold the fuck up.
He said the same thing. Hey, B, you said the same thing last time. He said the exact same thing. Hey, don't gas him up.
Don't be gassing this nigga.
Hey, mister, you're gassed up. I'm just gonna let you know.
The nigga already gassed. You can't put an asterisk on that nigga. He's so gassed up. Like, nigga, what? Leave it alone. Like, what the fuck? Nah, but on some real shit. Hey, I was serious about not gassing this nigga up. But on some real shit, hey, how was your week, bro? For real. How your week been going? It's pre-Friday.
Everything's been good, bro. Everything's love, man. God's been good to me, bro. I have no complaints. How about yourself, brother? How your week been? How y'all fellas week been?
Nah, we spoke about our week.
BU, we oh, did you talk about your week, BU?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Mr. had jumped off the screen. Yeah, he jumped off the screen.
Yeah,
he was gone for a little bit.
Mr. jumped off the screen.
Yeah, you're right. I stand corrected.
Yes, please stand.
Please.
Shit.
Hey, I got a question for you, Poet. With all of that you're doing, do you think social media is therapeutic?
Hell no. Oh, my bad. That was
hey, no. You can answer to Hey, whoever can answer, hey. He said
33% of the time.
So a third of the time.
Yeah, a third of the time and shit, you feel me? I can't because I can't say it isn't at all, because I wouldn't be on this bitch at all, you feel me? Like, if you look at my story, like literally, if you look at my Instagram story right now and shit, you feel me? You'll understand exactly why I'm saying it's a third of the time. Because my story right now, it's like got some funny ass shit where it's like, bro, you got to like be like just having a terrible ass day, or like you just like feeling like whatever if you don't like laugh at this shit. Like, this shit is just genuinely funny. And then I got some little, you know what I'm saying, some other little shit where it's just like I'm posting like some of the homie shit. You feel me? And so it's just like in those ways, it's like therapeutic, like that little laugh at 2:00, 3:00 in the morning type shit. You feel me? And then like just like listening to some of the homies' music and vibing and resonate with and shit. You feel me? And then like posting some little subliminal shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, but that's only a third of the time, you feel me? The rest of the time, I'm literally like blocking some shit, or like just fast scrolling through some shit, you feel me? Or like trying to figure out how to see like the actual people that I follow and not all the shit that they trying to show me and shit, you feel me? So like, yeah. And I literally like even like with Instagram, you feel me?
Yeah,
with my Instagram, I literally I got that shit set to only like I think that shit might be at an hour now. It used to be at 2 hours, but I got that shit set now I think for like an hour. So when I'm on Instagram for an hour, that shit pop up like up, you reached your limit for the day. Like get off that bitch.
Right.
What about you?
That's
How you feel about that?
You know,
I need
social
to do that
media.
right there. I like that.
So social media has its pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see the very positive outlook on it. Right? It's good for like platforms like Instagram, TikTok is good for, you know what I'm saying, especially if you got like businesses and stuff like that, or you're trying to reach a large amount of people in a community. In a certain, you know, demographic or whatever that's not necessarily in your community. But then there's a lot of fluff. I want to say BS, right? There's a lot of BS within social media too, right? Like we all get on social media, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, or whatever platform you get on, and we see all the crazy shit that's on. Like people are doing the most just for their, you know, 15 minutes of fame or whatnot, right? I seen a nigga jump from a building to another building. I don't know why he was doing it, and I don't know who his friend was, but I'm just saying, like, why you jumping from building to building? Like, that's not some normal shit that people do every day. Like, stuff like that. And, you know, it puts into the youth's head that, you know, the dumber, I look at it like this, the dumber I can be, the more popular I can be, right? It's almost like that same concept we had, from my experience in high school. You know, you had like the real popular, cool people or whatever, whatnot. And you know, they just they took that same thing and put it on social media so everybody can see it, right? They were doing dumb shit at school just because they wanted to make people laugh, you know, the class clown and dumb and stuff like that. So there's a lot of negativity with social media, but there are some positives that can come out of social media. If you got a business and your business blow up from social media because you put out a post, that's a positive thing.
Or our podcast going viral, like one show and our podcast go viral.
Yeah,
that's
because we're on these platforms too, and that's just the way the world works right now, right? Like that's just the society that we live in. Like social media is a factor of life.
Hey, AB, quick question on that real quick. You made me think of something. So when we grew up, so like when we grew up, like we caught like the actual like creation of YouTube and Facebook, and like we remember when Facebook, you had to be invited to that bitch and had to like have a college fucking like email and shit.
That's when we got the fucking college in 2008. I remember that.
Like you know what I'm saying, type shit. So the question that I want to ask is, now I'm not. I agree. I'm not saying that there isn't a lot of bullshit and that the youth and people aren't like clout chasing and just like doing crazy shit for, you know what I'm saying, trying to like get famous and whatnot. But do you not also think that potentially so like the age group and the generation who is like born like into this social media and shit, you feel me, like, and it's so many of them, because like a lot of this shit, it's not that, or let me say it like this, we was doing some of the same shit that they're doing now. Like I remember literally having a fucking taking a video camera, the high school and shit, you feel me, and like record like us in class, like soon as the camera get to rolling, like niggas just like, you feel me, like going crazy, like the shit that the streamers be doing nowadays, you feel me, type shit, you feel me. But it's just like it wasn't live streaming then. We wasn't posting this shit on the YouTube page. We wasn't posting this shit on social media. That was like some, you know what I'm saying, like keep on top shit, you feel me, like home movies type shit, you feel me. But nowadays it's just like people just posting everything and feel so comfortable just like live streaming, posting this shit, you feel me. And all of the kids are doing it. So do you think that it's that just that much amount of fluff, or potentially that is just like I said, it's this generation of like born into this shit, and there's so many kids that are just like, this is the way that they do it now. You feel me?
Yeah, I think they have to. I think they're like, since we grew up in that particular era, like we actually grew up at a really nice time where we could actually see technology has evolved so much through our particular generation.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Bro, I always say ain't nothing like being born in the late 80s, 90s and shit. You feel me? Like it's perfect. Like
we went from, you know, by the time we was born in the late 80s, they ain't had no cell phones. Like they had car, like my pops had like a pop. They had cell phones, but they wasn't as mainstream as they are now. Everybody got a cell phone. You can be in a third world country. You might not have internet, nigga, but you best believe you can find a motherfucker with a cell phone. Like,
facts.
Real sure.
so like
Facts.
you know, it's just it changes. Like everything evolves, and as technology is evolving, which is the field of our men, right? Like we watch things evolve, and we make things evolve as we go along. And you know, I think technology is supposed to make people's lives a lot easier, but at the same time, it does have social constraints. Like even with AI nowadays, right? Um, we can get into a whole spill about that, but it's a blessing and a curse.
Just a gift and a curse. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse because their companies now are trying to replace people like me with AI models that can kind of do the same thing, right? Not necessarily, but our current large language models are only taught off of data from that was created by humans, right? So the only thing that it knows, like we can scrub the internet all day and find out all the data we want to, but all the information that's on the internet has been created by somebody. So when you get to a point where you know, in the near future, the next generation, our kids, who's gonna be the innovators in creating newer models if everybody is relying on the model itself to feed them the information? You know what I'm saying? So like, who's gonna program? Who's gonna make the next Facebook or YouTube? And I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying like the way it changed life. You know what I'm saying? Facebook
Right.
changed the way we view life, right? So like, who's gonna be able to create and innovate that if all the kids are brought up in a world where they can go and get the answer really quick, right?
And
And
that's
instead
why
of having to think outside the box in order to create something new. We've almost reached the limit with our large language models because we don't have enough data to make it better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and that's what
Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just saying that's what I was about to say as far as everything that I've seen as far as the AI that's available for public use. Um I feel like it still comes down to, even if somebody is saying they want to use more AI and they trying to use AI and cut out human, you still like what's available. You still have to have the human mind to be able to communicate
Tell
and
the AI what
prompt
to
that
do.
AI to get it to do exactly what you want it to do.
Right.
You
And the
feel
thing
me? As
with
as far as what I've studied and seen and shit, you feel me? But
the thing with the misconception about it is that large language models, the AI models that we have right now, they don't do a lot of things well, right? They don't have very good critical thinking skills.
yeah,
You can't present something new to it and it knows how to evaluate, you know, around it.
hmm
The reason why, you know, self-driving cars and stuff like that haven't got to the level of human intervention. Like we can drive cars, everybody here can drive,
Yeah.
but it's really hard to get a computer to drive, right? It's really hard to program a computer to be like, I ain't never seen that before. Let me swerve out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's like I never
I
seen
feel that. I
the
feel that.
computers are like, I've never seen that before. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to I don't know how to process it because that's something I ain't never seen before. So I'm gonna just keep going. It doesn't mean anything to me, right?
Yeah.
But we see something in the road or whatever the case may be, we're like, oh shit, what's that? Swerve, get out the way. But so
Do you think it's some?
Oh, go ahead.
Not just everything you said be making me think of some shit. Do you think it's some truth to that? It was something I seen one time about like the Tesla cars and shit, like stopping because people was riding past cemeteries and the Tesla cars was picking up like ghosts and shit, and it was like they was stopping the cars and shit. Do you think it's some truth to that?
I don't only because the way Teslas work and the way they're doing self-driving, they don't use any like LiDAR systems, which is like laser detection distance devices, right?
Okay.
Like I can point a laser here and I can tell from when that laser hits that object and it bounce back. It's just like a what's some things cops use to detect your speed, right?
Speed detector. Speed on,
right? So Tesla uses a visual model, and so they just use cameras. So they literally, your car is analyzing everything way faster than you can from a compute perspective because it can do that. It can do things like calculations and stuff like that, but it uses pixels from an image like a still frame to identify objects, and once it can identify those objects, then it can know how to react to those objects, right? So it's I don't think that it seemed like ghosts in the yard. It's just probably the system wasn't advanced enough yet. It didn't know how to recognize it, so it picked the best thing it could, right? That's what it thought it was, type of deal.
Got you.
And that's just like from a technical mind perspective type things. But they do things really well.
Mad Hatter Marshall said, what about Apple and Starlink? Will Apple be satellite phones in the future?
I don't know what you mean. Marshall, I don't know what you mean by satellite phones.
Me either, actually. I don't know what that means.
Starlink, I think, is amazing. Right? I mean, who wouldn't want to have connectivity from anywhere and everywhere in the world? Right? Like, we all use the internet.
Yeah.
If our phones lose service, if we lose connection to the outside world, people shit the bed. When Spectrum or whatever internet ISP service you got go down, niggas can't watch movies.
Honestly, yeah.
TV.
I think he was asking. He was asking like just that. So like he was saying, well, iPhones like become that, like with the Starlink, where iPhones become the satellite phones. That shit made me think about Jurassic Park. Like remember in Jurassic Park when the nigga had to pull out the satellite phone to try to contact motherfuckers, letting those shit went crazy. So instead of having
the chubby white dude.
Yes, whoever. So instead of having to have a whole fucking briefcase and pull out a whole satellite phone, he said, "Well, like your iPhone in the future, like fuck it, that shit gonna be connected to that. Like that's gonna be the satellite phone." You feel me?
Yeah, I mean that's already a thing, almost.
Damn near, not like super perfected because you can still lose goddamn signal, but that's what you're talking about, like that universal, like how you was just saying.
Starlink is
no, nigga. iPhone, nigga. We got satellite. If you can't get service in certain areas, like I got an iPhone. There's satellite. There's a fucking
that SOS feature. Yeah.
Yes, SOS feature.
They have an SOS feature that connects to a satellite at all times. Your phone is being tracked at all times, pretty much. Basically,
yes,
you're being tracked at all times.
Yes, exactly.
As soon as you put your information into that phone, and they know it's yours, it's in the database somewhere, and somebody can track you at all times.
And if you don't have, and then if you don't have signal, you can turn on satellite. That's what they call satellite mode, whatever the fuck.
Right.
and then so yeah, it's already there.
I mean, I
Like
think that
and then they try and say, oh, we made it for niggas who go to their mountains and everything, but they're just tracking niggas. That's it.
I mean every application, every website you go to tracks you. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter if you don't want to be tracked. Don't be online.
Mm-hmm.
Disconnect yourself from the world, but that's very hard to do in today's age and time. You know
That's why I brought up the subject social media. It's hard.
It's hard to get away from the internet. The internet controls our lives right now, and that's just the reality of it, right? Without the internet, most people wouldn't know how to survive. I mean, back before the internet was like a real popping thing, maybe 30 years ago, 40 years ago, I would say 40 years ago, before it became mainstream, people could roam around without having the internet. But you cut the internet off from the world right now, all these YouTubers, Facebook,
everything is over for.
You know what I'm saying? Like, most people, I can literally sit here and watch. Like, if you just go outside, go to a park or something, watch how many people you see on there, not interacting with other people, but down with their heads down, looking onto their phone.
Not even at a park, nigga. You stop at a red light and you look left and right, and you see everybody on their phones in their cars.
Yeah.
Hey,
like, that's even
but
worse.
I ain't even gonna lie though. The one thing that will probably tweak me out a little bit, but see, I just thought about it. See, well, I'm gonna still say what I was about to say because of how everything is so digitized now and shit. You feel me? If they cut the fucking internet off, I wouldn't be able to listen to no fucking music besides all of my music and whoever my homies' music I got downloaded on my fucking laptop. You feel me? That shit would even tweak me out a little bit. Now, once I get over not being able to listen to music, I know how to move, like, because I come from that era, so I know how to get outside and do shit. You feel me? But that shit would tweak me a little bit, not being able to listen to music myself. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nigga, imagine if the internet went out for one day. Nigga, the world would go crazy.
Well, nigga, you done seen
one day. That'd be a purge day. That'd be a purge day.
Niggas just lost TikTok for 24 hours and lost their damn mind.
Nigga,
fuck the whole internet.
I don't know about any of y'all, but all my TVs is streaming.
You said
all my
what?
services are. I said I don't know about any of y'all, but all my services are stream. I don't have cable. I don't have satellite TV. Everything is streaming.
Nigga,
I don't even know if they do. I don't even know if people do satellite TV anymore.
Yeah, I got.
Oh yeah, they do. They do it. They do satellite TV.
I haven't seen a dish network truck run around here in a long time.
Take your ass to the country. Take your ass to the country. Country niggas use TV still.
Yeah.
Said the same thing. I was talking to this girl and she was like, "Yeah, we got Direct TV." I was like, "Niggas still use Direct TV?"
No, fact. They still even got that shit in some hotels and shit. You got them staying in.
Nah, this is true.
Mm-hmm.
I always see it in hotels. I work on the road a lot.
Mm-hmm. But now I think we're getting. I mean, we're getting to the point where technology is becoming very expensive. And when I say technology is becoming very expensive, look at all these mega companies, Facebook, Google, Amazon, and stuff like that. They got data centers. They consume so much motherfucking energy. And energy you have to create, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna get to a point where everybody's gonna be wanting these large language models that everybody's gonna be trying to make everybody's lives easier. And we're gonna be consuming so much energy that it's gonna get very expensive. And
didn't Trump just say
you can't even fucking you can't produce your own energy because you stay in Cumberland County or some dumb shit like that? They got crazy laws out there. I'm quite sure. That it just makes it that much harder for people to like go out and try to like get their own stuff.
Yeah, certain states don't deregulate energy, and certain states are starting to deregulate energy, meaning different sources of power. Your power can come from a different source. people who don't have deregulated energy, they can't put solar panels on their own roof.
Yeah, like me, I can put solar panels on my roof, but my electric company won't let me use my own power. So it makes no point for me to get solar panels because I have to feed that energy that I get from my solar panels that's on my house, my property,
To their grid.
back into the energy grid. And then guess what? I still got to pay a bill to use the power. Like, like doesn't make any sense. I don't know who made this rule, but that's a stupid motherfucking rule. Like,
Capitalism.
capitalism is crazy because we don't own shit. We'll never be able to own anything outright, especially in America, right? And that's one thing. That's the only gripe I have about the politics and how we dictate. We had a whole conversation about politics and stuff like that, and the rules and the laws that they pass. But the concept of even if you buy a house cash, if you don't pay your taxes, they can come take the state can come take your house.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be the case if you buy something, right? If you buy something, it should be yours.
That's mine.
Right?
Yeah.
I paid for it, all of it, so it should be mine. But since you live here, you got to pay me part of whatever you owe or whatever I say you owe. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the.
Oh, you think that's your car? Because you paid for it? Stop paying
right.
Stop paying your property taxes and see if you can ride on these highways, on these county highways, on these county city roads. See if the sheriff won't come pull your ass over and take your damn car and your tags.
But it's not like that everywhere. It's like that here. Like
right.
And
right,
you know,
right.
I mean, when I say here, I mean in US, right? It's not one of those things that's just fair, right? You're always going to be paying somebody, just to have the things that you already own. You got to go get a. You got to go. I got to go get a permit to put a. I got to go get a permit to put a shed in my backyard, and I got to pay taxes on it.
Yeah, that's the HOA shit. Yeah.
No, that's state taxes, Cumberland County taxes. If I go get a shed,
I forgot you.
Put that shit in my yard, and a inspector comes by and be like, "You got a shed, but we don't see it on this paperwork, nigga. Now you owe us money, or you got to take that shed down." Even though I bought this plot, even though you buy a plot of land that you think is yours, it's not yours. Nothing is yours here, bro. It's crazy. We don't own shit.
Yeah,
doesn't that even apply to certain like additions or extensions to the house, or certain like height restrictions and all type of shit like that as well?
Yeah,
like zoning. That's like essentially different zoning laws and shit. Yeah. That shit's crazy.
Somebody, but you know, these are all human manufactured ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody come up with this but somebody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody came up with it but somebody. Somebody was sitting in the pot in a like, how can I get more money? Oh, let's pass a law to tax these niggas on everything every year. That way they have to pay us how much it's worth. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Somebody's getting rich. And so, you know, I think we need to shake a couple feathers.
Hey, here's the kicker. And we're gonna control the value of your property. We're gonna tell you when your property is up, when your property is down. And you may owe us more, or you may owe us a little less. And you ain't got your money. You ain't got your money. Oh, don't worry, no problem. We just gonna auction off your shit. Don't worry about
it. Yeah. Auction it off, and they can auction it off while you still in the house.
But then they got certain people, you feel me, who still paying property taxes from fucking 1960 and shit.
Right.
You feel me?
That's crazy.
Ain't that a bitch?
We just had,
Look
I
it
just
up.
had a whole
Look it
thing.
up. Look
We
it
just
up.
had I just had a whole dialogue with people on Facebook because everybody in my neighborhood is part of this Facebook group. Niggas is mad because they just reevaluated I think it's every 7 to 8 years they reevaluate the property values, and everybody property value went through the fucking roof. And so, consequently, they're gonna have to pay more on their mortgage or whatever the case may be because they got to pay more in property taxes.
Nigga, my shit went up. My mortgage went up like fucking $600, bro.
Yeah, and your house still the same. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it don't
ain't
make
shit
no
changed.
sense. It don't
I'm
make
like,
any sense.
fuck.
Niggas- so it's crazy. This dude's his house value went up 165,000. You know what I'm saying? So now he got to pay that much more in taxes.
Yeah. That's that.
But that is a substantial amount difference.
But it's like that everywhere. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. I'm just saying that is inflation. Is
I
what
don't
they
even
blame
think
it on.
I don't even think that's inflation, bro. That's robbery.
That's
The whole
that's
concept.
robbery. Yeah.
The whole
No,
the whole
I'm
concept.
talking about for the reason for the increase.
That's still that's robbery.
That's robbery. They robbing them.
Yeah.
Because you don't even get to set your own price. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the poet was talking about. You don't get to set your own price. Nigga, they tell you what the price of your house is gonna be worth. They say your house is worth this much now. You know what I'm saying? I can't go to the bank and be like, nigga, my house is worth $1 million. They're gonna be like, nah, it's not. But they can come to me and be like, your house is worth $1 million. Now you gotta pay me taxes. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. It's not even fair.
You know what? You know what's still
that's real shit though. Like real shit.
You know what's still crazy to me? Like people, because like I understand the, how do I want to say, like capitalism and society and like what they're telling me the shit is, but the shit still doesn't make sense. And what I'm talking about is inflation, of course, you feel me? But like, how was the fucking bag of chips that we grew up with that was fucking 25 cents? How was that bitch like $1.35 now? It's the same amount, like it's nothing different. How the fuck is something, what does that make that bitch like damn near 500% more expensive for the same exact thing? Nigga, that's insane.
It ain't even the same because
that's just chips.
It's less chips. It's less chips, more air in the bag, actually.
Hey,
Man,
you got a point, bro.
Big Rock, you can comment on here, Big Rock. I know you feel this type of way. You can comment on here. But less chips, more air. That's what they're doing.
But it's all about money, and everybody's trying to get a piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to get my piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I feel that. Hey.
At the end of the day, I think we need to reevaluate the way that society is being ran. You know what I'm saying? Like on a global economic scale, none of this shit makes sense, and it hasn't made sense until they got rid of the gold, and until they detangled or decoupled the dollar from the gold standard. Then you know what I'm saying, all of this stuff is fiat currency. A dollar is only as worth as much as, you know what I'm saying, people put trust into it. Because as soon as people stop trusting the dollar, then it's gonna be worthless. Just like any other.
They say money is an illusion.
It is.
You know what I mean? We place the value on money.
I try to tell people this, and when I have conversations, especially when it comes to money is fake, right? Money has no real intrinsic value. The only value it has is, like what Mr. said, the people that put, that put a price on that. if it works like this, right? If you go to the bank, right, you don't have any money. The government works like this, and this is the really fucked up part, right? The government works, they don't have any money per se. The government can't print money. They have to borrow money, right? The reason why we're in a deficit and we owe so much money is because we have to borrow that shit, right? It doesn't make sense that the government has to borrow money, and when they borrow money, they have to pay interest back. You know what I'm saying? So let me put it to you in like simple terms, right? If there's no money in circulation, let's just use the US for example. If there's $0 in circulation and you say, hey, look, we need money to, you know what I'm saying, start these programs, do all this other stuff, they have to go to a bank, which is the Federal Reserve, and be like, I need a loan.
Yeah.
So they give them a sheet of paper and say, I owe you, give me some money. Now, the money that you have, you disperse it across your community, and then you have them pay you back in taxes, because now you have to pay interest to pay that loan back. But if I only gave you $100 and you only have $100, and that's the only $100 you have, how can
And
I
then you put interest on, yeah.
How can I expect you to pay me $150?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to rob somebody, you're gonna have to kill somebody, which is what governments do, right? You're gonna have to be scandalous in the ways that you get that money back. And so it just creates like this.
And it's cash value, because you're gonna get in trouble either way. You're gonna do something. And what they say, rob Peter to pay Paul.
That's pretty much what they do. That's it. So you know, the whole economy doesn't make any sense to me. But I mean, it's the only game that we can play, right? Like,
well, I mean, the thing is though, in history and all the way, I mean, every civilization that's had fiat currency, you feel me, has fallen.
100%.
Not one, you feel me, kingdom that had fiat currency has, you feel me, prevailed longer than, you feel me, whatever, you know. We know all of the empires, you feel me, whether it be the Roman or the Mali or the, you know what I'm saying?
And you know that tells you something about the direction, you know, that certain economies are headed towards. You know what I'm saying? Like, history repeats itself, they say, and if we keep making the same mistakes and keep doing the same thing over and over again, it's going to keep repeating itself until it crumbles. It's going to crumble, and then it's going to build itself back up. But it might build itself back up different. I keep telling people that, you know what I'm saying, like, as bad as I don't want it to happen, like, America's in a really tough position because we actually might, I think in our generation, especially our kids' generation, they might see the demise of a superpower or empire. The shift of powers change. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, niggas better get their guns and butter.
Can you imagine how traumatic it was when the Roman Empire fell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the people that was like, oh, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and then the next thing you know, it was just like all the cookies started crumbling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
We're probably gonna see something like that happen in our lifetime because people are making power moves and they're moving in and they're trying to take over power, and everybody wants power for some odd reason. Everybody wants to be the top dog. I don't know why, but
I think top dog right now, I ain't gonna lie to you, Elon Musk. The nigga got so much power, bro.
He has a political position that grants him power to do certain things. I don't necessarily. I believe
the only
he has he's like the richest man in the world that we know of.
Well, I understand exactly why you saying that, but we also, well, I'm gonna say, you feel me, on all levels, you feel me, of you feel me, I'm gonna call it what it is, of gangster shit. You feel me? The motherfucker that you see is never the top dog. You feel me? So it ain't Elon. You feel me?
It ain't Trump
It's
neither.
really it's really still somebody. It's somebody that we don't see. You feel me? That's the nigga.
That's what I
really the
said. That's what I
motherfucker that got
said.
all the
That's
power.
that we know
Yeah.
of. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
Oh,
That
I
we
didn't hear
know
that.
of.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part. Yeah. Fact.
Yeah, that we know of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But
at the
because
end of the day,
Elon just
making him a
doing.
puppy. He's done things. I mean, you can't knock Eli hustle. Like I can't. Like okay, I'm a fan of Eli. I drive a Tesla. I love his products. I'm about to get Starlink here pretty soon because I can take that bitch pretty much anywhere.
You can't be mad at them niggas. So
yeah, I mean,
get it.
Like the nigga sold his first video game at 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Back when computers was in its infancy. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't that dedicate at 12 years old to teach yourself how to code and then build a video game and then sell it to somebody. He sold his first video game, I think, for like 50K. Y'all might have to fact check me on that, but it was but at 12, he did it at like 12. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
imagine this nigga at 18.
The nigga was destined for great things because he had the will and the power to do. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people just don't possess that type of determination and dedication to their craft in order to get stuff done. And you got to respect the man for that.
Nah, I think he cheated. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Nah, I think he cheated. Fuck all that. Not to take away. You feel me? But
he
hell
nah. He found a cheat code.
I don't believe in the he cheated. I don't believe he did it the righteous and honorable way.
Hold up. I don't think he did it the righteous and the honorable way. I already know he didn't because after he developed PayPal, right? Everybody know PayPal, right?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't know Elon Musk was behind PayPal.
No, that's why
he was one of the original investors. But when he
PayPal Mafia earlier,
PayPal Mafia. When he bought out Tesla, when he did one of those things as an angel investor. He did a hostile takeover and took over Tesla because Tesla was already a company well established before he became an investor. But he did a hostile takeover, took over Tesla, and changed. Like he blew Tesla up. I'm quite sure he made a couple decisions to get Tesla, where the status that it is today. But at the end of the day, he took what he wanted, and he's not a dumb cat. You know what I'm saying? He's not a dumb. And Trump's not neither. Like people can say Trump is stupid and all this stuff, but the nigga is president.
That nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga is president, and he has done a lot that most people.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I found out some shit like a couple months ago. They were saying that the real reason that Trump even fucking ran for president was because Barack Obama was trying to was joking on that nigga one day, at one of them little meeting dinners and shit where all the big wigs be at and shit, and say he called that nigga out directly like this nigga wouldn't you feel me, like a clown on that nigga, and that Trump was like, oh word, I wouldn't never run for president.
Trump is one of those people that likes to win. You know what I'm saying? I believe Trump has a winner's mentality. He doesn't care how many times he lose, but the nigga gonna let you know that he want to win. I feel like that's his mentality. Like he don't really give a fuck about being president. He just want to show people and piss them off. And he gonna do that.
I can take over this shit. Yeah.
He gonna do it to the day. But that's what he thrives on, and that's what propels him in life. And he's actually really fucking good at it if you think of it, right? Like people can say he's dumb as fuck and making the wrong decisions and doing not, but the nigga made a joke. He didn't even run for the primaries to be a Republican. I mean, for this election. He didn't even show up. The niggas were having debates. Trump wasn't even in any of the Republican debates. but the nigga still won. Like,
Hey, but
Mm.
Trump got black people into politics. I ain't gonna lie to you. Especially that first election,
Facts
like
on both sides of the spectrum. Facts.
yeah, like Trump got
Both
black
sides.
people like paying attention more black people paying attention to politics.
And this is what I was about to say. The funny thing is, I'm gonna say you can't be mad at Trump for this reason because he's brought to light really and shit, you feel me, like the shit that's been like in the shadows in the background the whole time, which is really that like fucking money and the corporation is really what's in control of shit, you feel me, and really what moves shit, you feel me, like regardless of what the fuck niggas might think the whole time and your vote and all of that shit, bro, it's money and the corporation that moves shit, gang. Sorry to disappoint whoever you know what I'm saying, think that it's really a democracy and shit, but yeah.
I mean, the more money you make, the more money you're gonna try to keep. You're gonna try to keep all
That's
of it.
what it's about.
So you know what I'm saying? So if you gotta pay somebody over here, hey, look, man, I'm gonna give you $25, but I need you to put that piece over there. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do it. Because why? That's what's keeping your cash flow coming in. As long as you got cash flow, fuck everybody else. As long as you got cash flow, and that's it. And that's the thing about greed and like capitalism as a whole. Like it teaches people to be. It incentivizes people for taking instead of giving. You know what I'm saying? Because capitalism is all about taking. Like we don't give a shit what you give. Yeah, they might have these charities and shit like that, but best believe these niggas is taking it all, right? And if I had a business, I want all the customers. Point blank, period. Because if I get all the customers, I got all the money.
All right, so put yourself in this like in anybody's shoes. You got millions. You got millions. Would you give back to the community and everybody? How would you do it? Like, would you?
Of course, yeah. Why not?
I agree. I agree. Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think one person can do it, and I think that's why nobody wants to take on that burden themselves, because you're fighting against the system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you might be able to change a neighborhood over here, maybe build a park, a youth center or something like that, help the kids, maybe even teach somebody some, literacy on whatever you're expert in. But at the end of the day, you it's not just those individuals' lives that you're influencing. You also influencing the people that are keeping those people where they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody wanted to keep you poor and you start disrupting that, you know what I'm saying? If you start making change in people's lives, somebody's going to counter you, right?
Yeah.
So it's always going to be this ever-ending battle, right? It doesn't matter what you do. If you're doing good or you're doing bad, you're always battling with, that yin yang type of scenario where people are always pushing and pulling to get their point across. So
right.
Y'all can see it clear as day in politics right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every day, somebody's saying, this person did this wrong, this person doing this. They don't know what they're doing. Like, they're literally just fighting each other over nonsense. Like, because at the end of the day, if you really wanted to make everybody's lives better, you could. And there's certain people in positions that could do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do they really want to make your life better? No. Do they want to talk about making your lives better? Of course, because you want to hear it.
Yeah.
That don't mean they're gonna do it.
I feel that. Yeah, I feel that.
So everybody got their motives, and it just go back and forth.
Mister, you got any questions? You've been quiet, boy.
I love listening to my fellas converse, man.
Okay, all right. Well,
You ever seen Round the Horn? You ever seen Round the Horn on ESPN? What about you, B? You ever seen Round the Horn?
Have I ever what?
Have you ever seen the show Around the Horn on ESPN?
No. Not that I know of. I probably have, but not that I know of. Why? What? Where we going with this one?
Oh no, the host of the show, he sit back and let all of the guests communicate, but everybody still knows it's his show. Similar shit.
Okay. That's how you feel. Okay. Hey, but I run this shit. All right. So I got a question. He
You run your
said,
mouth.
hey, what? I run my mouth. I run this shit.
You run your
Motherfuckers.
mouth. Where's the chalkboard? Where the chalkboard? That's what Marshall said. He said, "Where the chalkboard?"
Yo, Matt Hatter said that Trump wanted to be president in the 90s. I clearly think that I only remember him doing an interview where he said, I really don't want to take on the responsibilities of being the president, but I think he did that shit to control
things. And then he said, I remember that because he said, if I was to run for president, I would run Republican because you're stupid. He said that. He said that. I remember that. I seen that. I watched that.
Because he was a Democrat.
Yeah. He said they're stupid. And then that's what he did, actually. He did exactly what he said he was gonna do. That's why I ain't mad at the nigga.
You know what? I think politics is
it's business.
The reason why if I would have voted, I would have. You know, a lot of the audience is probably not gonna like this, but I would have voted for Trump.
I voted for Trump.
If I would have voted, I would have voted.
Shit.
I voted for Trump. Yes.
Just because I like the way that like even the stuff that he's doing now, like I feel like I resonate a little bit more with him in the terms of business and trying to get America back to a greater place. Like I think a lot of our politicians were misplacing money and misusing our funds to support things that we don't give a damn about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Why are we sending money to all these? Why are we sending millions of dollars to other countries when we need to fix our goddamn roads? It take them $295 been going on for like 10 years, nigga, and it's still not built. And that's just a little loop around Fayetteville. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly.
Now, within those 10 years, I was over in a whole nother country and I watched the niggas build whole new cities. Whole cities. Completely brand new. And now they had their own, thing going on over there too, but they
built some shit.
they was involved in slavery. So, you know what I'm saying? They had slaves. Call it what you want, but it was just straight slavery.
So, Mister, I'm on Mr. Ass today because it just pissed me off a little bit. And then he gonna cut himself off the screen. All right, so yeah, he know I'm gonna get on his ass. Like, don't do me. Poet.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on, he loading back. Mister, I'm on your ass right now. What you got? What you got to talk about? What you got going on?
What you want to hear, brother?
Nah, what you got going on? Like, talk to me. Talk to me.
Talk to you.
Yeah, talk to me.
You the one that want to be so enthused about talking. You talk to me. You let the people hear from you.
Talk to me. Ask me something like, yo, because you've been quiet the whole time. You been scared or what?
No, brother. I just was raised with manners. I don't overtalk people. I let them talk.
This nigga.
I know y'all Florida boys, man. I know nothing about it.
So it's a Florida nigga situation, huh? Nah. All right. So, hey, Mister, you think I could be a narrator?
A what now?
A narrator.
A narrator?
Somebody told me that earlier. I could be a narrator.
You can do anything you put your mind to, brother.
You think so?
I think anyone can do anything they put their mind to.
Like Morgan Freeman, like the nigga, like be reading like the
You ain't
words
got
of
no
the
Morgan
movie.
Freeman voice if that's what you asking. Hell no.
Hold on, hold the fuck up. I ain't say all that, but like I said, hold the fuck up. In that tense, like like the movie wanted, like niggas like shit, like nigga. I'm talking behind what they're doing in the movie. You think I can do that?
Oh, a voiceover?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do anything you put your mind to.
I'm
I
saying,
don't
do
think
you think I can do that?
I think you can do anything you put your mind to, brother. I don't. I'll let you know. I don't like hearing your goddamn voice, so I don't know if I'm gonna watch the whole movie just
Yeah.
talking over it.
I went to school with niggas like you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to school with niggas like you. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
What you
All
think,
right.
poet? You think VU can do voiceovers?
Oh yeah, I can hear a nigga in the boondocks.
Hey, that would be perfect though. The Boondocks, I ain't Uncle Ruckus though. You got me fucked up.
Well, he was talking on some Morgan Freeman shit, so I couldn't see it when he put himself next to Morgan Freeman.
Nah, but the nigga said Boondocks. Like I can see that with the Boondocks.
Yeah, I can see it doing that.
I count that as the
Oh,
same shit. Narration, voiceovers,
yeah,
same
that's
shit.
what that. The nigga, hey, Miss ain't, he don't know what the fuck he be talking about sometimes. It's all good though. We gonna float across that.
Why you smoking that black? Why you smoking that black like it's a blunt or something?
Hey,
I was like,
that
yo,
man get
Hey, bro. My nigga, it's been a long day.
let
I'm
that man
telling
get
you.
his thing on.
You know what I'm saying? I need to go get me a cup of something to drink. Shit.
usually you have the hookah or something. What a hookah at?
I'm out of shisha, bro.
Oh shit.
I ain't got no flavor.
Okay.
My tire got flat today. I woke up this morning, tried to drive to work. I was like, God damn. Start
You
off
get
the
it
day.
fixed or not?
Yeah, I fixed that shit. That's what I was doing. I had put air in it before I went to work. Luckily, that shit lasts the whole day. And then I had to fix that shit after work or whatnot.
I got a question. I got a lot of questions actually. I ain't y'all know me. What's y'all favorite type of movie?
I'm a horror type of movie. I like horror, sci-fi, suspense, thrillers. Yeah, but horror is at the top of the list. I think
horror.
Yeah,
you like scary movies?
Yeah, for sure.
What about you, poet?
The only way I can answer that right now is by thinking of like my top like whatever few favorite movies. So like if I was to get off of this bitch and shit, you feel me, and watch a movie, it would be like, do I want to watch Lord of the Rings? Do I want to watch Star Wars? Do I want to watch?
Oh, you're a weird ass nigga. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Do I want to watch fucking Dragon Ball Z or some shit? Or do I want to watch like fuck around, watch like Chicken Run or some dumb shit? James and the Giant Peach.
Bro, what happened to
You
Chicken
feel
Run?
me?
I ain't
They
seen
bro, it's a new
Chicken Run in
one.
forever,
It's
bro.
a new one, bro. They got a baby.
They got a
and
new
shit.
Chicken
It's
Run.
a new one
Get
on
the fuck out of
Netflix,
here! I'm about to
gang.
Google this.
They got a baby and shit. The daughter
Get the
is
fuck
wilding
outta
the
here,
fuck out,
bro.
gang. On my soul, that shit fire. That shit fire,
So
bro.
now
That shit
I
used to
gotta
be.
put it up with my kids. Yeah, I gotta put it up with my kids now.
I
Then.
swear, it's a new Chicken Run on Netflix, bro. Or it's either, if it ain't on Netflix, it's on Hulu or something. I swear.
Damn. So hey,
I swear.
hold up. So you, damn, that's
Hey,
crazy.
you know, I was
That's
thinking about Robot Chicken though.
Robot Chicken.
I was thinking
That used to be fire.
Robot Chicken used to be funny. As
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so nigga, so you still into like anime? I thought anime was like childish and like for kids.
No, anime is not childish and it's not for kids. It's definitely not fucking for kids. It was supposed to be. Don't they got a little warning, anime didn't come on till late at night anyway. It was one of the Adult Swim type joints, wasn't it?
What like
Hell
Dragon
yeah.
Ball Z and all that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She used to come on late nights and shit.
Yeah. Especially
Right.
shit like Bleach and shit like that. They got so many animes, bro. Like they be doing the wildest stuff on there.
It's literally like anime is just Japanese style of cartoon and shit. You feel me? Generally, like it can be more specific than that, but generally it's like that style of cartoon and shit. You feel me? And like you can go look shits up on like a myriad of different websites. Like, bro, it's like literally a fucking anime for like anything that you can think of. Like it's animes about niggas playing basketball. Like it's animes like niggas playing soccer and shit. You feel me? Like sports, like you know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's your more crazy shit with like motherfuckers be fighting demons and spirits and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
but
I tried to get into Dragon Ball Z, but like I told y'all before, nigga, this nigga was like, I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
Wait, when you start getting into Dragon Ball Z? Because if you got into Dragon,
I tried back in the days,
huh?
but when the nigga fucking took 30 minutes, the whole episode, the nigga charging up like, and then I'm like, yeah, this shit ain't for me. This is back in the days, actually.
Bro, you know them anime fights last at least 2 to 3 episodes, bro. They be
Yeah, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Nigga, the nigga charged up. That was the episode. He charged up.
Is that who's that? Gohan?
Yes, like the nigga
Yeah,
charged up.
that's Gohan.
That was the whole episode. I'm like, what
And
the fuck am I watching?
that's Goku.
And then they call it what, Super Saiyan or whatever the fuck they call it.
Bro, Dragon Ball Z was one of my favorite animes. That's the classic. That's what started it off for me.
you feel me?
But the nigga charged up for a whole episode. Like I watched him for 30 minutes, like just like nigga, what?
Hey, BU, what that sound like? You want about that life?
Yeah, I want, and I still ain't.
Nigga, this the Vegeta from Burger King from back in like from the Burger King from back in like what 2000 and whatever when they dropped that shit.
Yeah,
that's one of the most. That's the most popular. That's one of the most popular animes in like of all times, bro. Dragon Ball Z was the shit, bro. If you wasn't outside jumping on a trampoline thinking you can do Kamehameha highs and fucking kick niggas and go Super Saiyan, I don't know what your childhood was like. Okay, no, I'm just
nigga, I was with fucking Mister fucking riding around in the fucking Green Explorer. Like that's what the fuck we was doing. I was outside, but I wasn't doing no shit like that. and it's fucking Mister fault. Nigga, we was in the Green Explorer breaking down, like nigga hit a dog, like we run over dogs and shit, like yo, like.
Not running over dogs, nigga. That's
This
crazy.
nigga,
Bro.
the nigga breaks his back. Like, let me tell you, nigga breaks his back. He was like, yo, this dog running straight into me, and I can't stop.
Bro, yeah, that's dope.
And like,
See, you got a nice
the nigga
little,
hit the
you got a
dog.
nice little connection too, bro.
And then
Yo,
the
bro,
nigga hit the dog.
trust me, bro. I can't even show you all of this shit right now, bro. I mean, I could pick my phone up and actually show you the shit, but I ain't finna do all that shit right now, bro. Nah, this shit crazy, bro. I got cards and everything, nigga. I'm a Dragon Ball Z head. I got other shit too, like Avatar, Naruto, Full Metal Alchemist.
Naruto is dope.
All right, so hey,
You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
Mister, hey, you in the Dragon Ball Z and all that shit? Nigga, we was outside, like outside, like nigga, like
Nigga, I was outside
can't-
too, because Dragon Ball Z only
I
came
can't-
on at 4:30.
you was outside doing like nigga, you was outside doing kick moves and shit, like you was doing kick moves, like fighting the air and shit, like no, nigga, we was
Nah,
outside.
nigga, we was outside with boxing gloves on in the cul-de-sac, nigga.
Yeah, I was doing.
We
All
was
we
outside
had,
with
all
all we
boxing
grown
had
up
gloves
was
in
we
the
was in
cul-de-sac,
cul-de-sacs,
nigga.
nigga. All we had was
Goddamn, we was
cul-de-sacs.
out there goddamn putting hands on nigga. We was out there playing sideline pop, nigga. We was out there goddamn playing basketball,
Nigga, all we
street
had
hockey,
was all we
skateboarding,
had was
goddamn, you
cul-de-sac.
feel me? Dirt biking, all of that shit.
Hey, let me
And
ask
fuck around
y'all.
and get Kamehameha goddamn on the way in the crib, nigga.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
While the boyfriends were huddled up watching Dragon Ball Z, I was probably with their girlfriend.
Oh shit, goddamn.
Not at 8, bro. You were not with your girlfriend at 8. You was,
Hell no.
Man, you crazy.
you was
Man,
at 8.
man,
At 8,
man,
bro.
I been a little boy all my life.
Nah, but I talk about like 15 years old. That's what I'm talking about. And then so y'all was watching it still at 15 years old.
Nah, I was playing sports. Like, you talking about I was in high school. I was playing sports. And
Yeah,
shit.
I mean it was mostly like look, when me and my cousin, bro, we used to stay up.
I
and
would watch the late
fucking
night
anime and shit.
because it was uncut. It was uncut after on Adult Swim and shit. You feel me? So at that time, I was watching that shit at like 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it was like, nigga, you only got to catch an episode and then you got to wait a whole fucking week to see the whole next goddamn episode and shit. You feel me? But that's part of that back in the day shit that made us fall in love with this shit. You feel me? Because it's like,
Aqua Team
you
Hunger
know what I'm
Force.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch Aqua Team Hunger Force?
That shit was funny as shit.
Nigga, I ain't watched none of that shit. Like I probably watched one episode. I ain't
My
watched,
nigga.
like what the fuck?
Aqua Team Hunger Force. Bro, they had some dope ass adult
I don't even know what the fuck that
bro.
is, actually. I don't know
It's some like motherfuckers on acid.
You gotta be high, bro.
Shrooms or some other
I
shit
swear
when
to
they made
God.
that shit. That's why it's Adult Swim. You feel me? Like when you realize, like, oh, this is made for motherfuckers who are on mushrooms and acid and
Exactly.
shit, or at least
So
you
y'all
know,
niggas
like you gotta.
on mushrooms and acid.
Bro, if you watch Adult Swim
Bro.
on mushrooms, that shit is crazy. Like it's a
Bro,
whole different experience.
Watch an episode. Watch an episode of
A
Aqua
whole
Team.
different experience.
Remember this: Aqua Team Hunger Force. Watch an episode of that. Just one
It
episode.
is hilarious.
Just one episode of Aqua Team Hunger Force. You gonna be like, the fuck? Just watch it.
Crazy.
It might just be me because I want no TV, nigga. Nigga, I want no TV, nigga. I was outside.
Hey, man, Hannah Marshall said he wasn't even in the States when anime popped off. He said by the time that he got back in the US, people were addicted to the cartoons, and he felt like he woke up in a coma. Also, he said he had Hanna-Barbera and The Simpsons. Who's Hanna-Barbera?
I don't know who Hanna-Barbera is, bro.
I know
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera.
All the OG. Yeah, all the OG Hanna-Barbera cartoons and shit. You feel me? I'm trying to remember.
Hear you talking.
Hanna-Barbera. Who's Hanna-Barbera?
Mm-hmm. That's the creator of all of them OG cartoons and shit. You feel me? Like remember like the wacky racers and shit, you feel me? And like all of them like the older shits that came on Boomerang. Think about Boomerang.
Okay,
Remember the
Boomerang.
Boomerang
Okay.
channel? Boomerang
Yes.
channel, all of those old cartoons, like just I can't remember called under the names of them right now for some reason, but like all of those shits that come on the Boomerang channel, all of those are the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yo, Robot Chicken's still out, bro. They still making episodes. They just did
That's funny as shit.
They just did a 20th year anniversary.
Yeah, y'all make some nerds. I get it. I get it. Yeah, because I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about actually. Like all these
Nigga,
names.
just say that your ass ain't have cable, nigga. Goddamn, like the fuck, nigga. It was 2 fucking channels. It was Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, nigga. We was kids. What the fuck? You mad because we watch cartoons, nigga? Like shit.
Exactly. I'm telling you, this was before the age of 15, like you said. Because when we was 15, nigga, I was with this nigga Mister too. Okay, nigga, we was all over the place. All right.
But nigga,
I don't even know how this nigga had time to be with you because he was with me all the time.
Nigga, hold on. You're talking
Apparently he
about
went to school with niggas like you. Apparently he went to school with niggas like you.
Hey, you don't use my shit on me. Hold the fuck up, poet.
Hey, you got on my hoodie, nigga. You got on my hoodie. I can use your lingo, nigga. It's William shit, nigga. William
Hey, y'all
shit.
It's a part of you, Lord.
So y'all didn't watch it, like y'all don't remember Moral Oral?
Bruh, I was just talking to somebody about that 2 days ago.
Boy, you remember Moral Oral? These cartoons.
It's much more Adult Swim shit. It was some Adult Swim shit. No, that shit is
popping, bro. I used to stay up all night.
Crazy.
So, Mister, you know about these cartoons too, or am I?
I'm lost right
I'm the
now.
only one lost.
I'm lost right now.
All right, so we both lost. That's all I want to know.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch Adult Swim. I'm not gonna lie. I grew up
and I
real
had
fast,
cable.
bro.
Nigga, I was watching shit like Martin, Living Single. I was watching shit like that.
I was watching all of that shit too.
Yeah, I was watching cartoons.
I grew up fast.
It was actually funny.
And I was outside. Like, nigga, I was
definitely outside.
Yeah.
I was outside
And
too.
then when I met
football,
Mr.
basketball,
Nigga, when I met Mr. Nigga, we was outside. I know you knew Mr. But nigga, I was with Mr. all the time, nigga. We was always outside. Always. Like, nigga, missions. Like, we was outside.
Was lighting goddamn niggas was lighting trash cans.
I didn't like this nigga. Shit. I still don't kind of like him a little bit right now. But
I didn't even like this nigga.
I didn't. He know that. Yeah. But yeah,
hey,
nigga,
look,
we
when
was
I first
outside,
got introduced to this nigga, I didn't was like, who is this nigga? I was like, who is this nigga?
Yeah.
Like, I don't fuck with this nigga, man. What the fuck he coming over here for?
And hey, Mr. introduced me to you. And that's when you had the Audi. I was like, damn. Nigga, I looked up to you. I was like, damn, this nigga got an Audi. That shit rides smooth as fuck. Like, goddamn, nigga, what the fuck? Then you told me the price of an oil change. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't want that Audi.
Hell yeah, that shit like $400, nigga.
Bruh, you remember when AB, you remember when you had bruh, god damn, back in the days it was crazy, bro. Nigga. Before they took that fifth down, bro, I swear to God, I was going back and listening to that first fucking album that we put out. Nigga.
I be listening to Change Your Hearts all the time, bro.
It's still up. Oh, did they bring it back?
Bro, I could have swore
they had took it down at one point.
What? Yeah, they did, bro. Oh, they got a
yeah. You can
still search for stuff on there, bro.
Oh, okay. I gotta check it out. Bruh, when you and Charles had the like the little studio apartment joint, you feel me, over there in the off of fuck. Where it was out there where
it was in Greensboro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It was just like a village of fucking college students and shit, you feel me, out there where niggas was making the beats and shit.
Yeah.
We recorded a whole fucking album out that damn crib, bro.
Hey, Poet, we got a song that we recorded, and it was like, nigga, you got to go harder. They kept telling me, and I was mad at everybody in that motherfucker.
That's
They're
crazy.
like, nigga, yeah, you got to go harder. I was pissed off at everybody. Like, bitch, I'm going as hard as I can. Like, what the fuck?
That's that shit there. You gotta push each other.
Hey, that shit rolled like a motherfucker though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you know, when you asked me if I was making beats and sales, I was thinking, I said I should get back into it, bro. I used to like doing shit like that, bro. That shit used to be that shit. I'm gonna put that bitch right here too. Right?
Yeah,
here.
even Ray was there too.
My keyboard gonna be right here. My little shit gonna be right here. I'm gonna put it right here. Cause I gotta get back into it.
Even it's just the outlet, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Even it's just the outlet.
Just the outlet part of it, bro. I just love doing that shit. That shit is dope. That shit used to be so liberating. Like, cause you express how you feel through like creating a beat, right? Like that shit that shit's just amazing, bro. I just love. I need to get back into it, bro. I need to get back to my roots, to be honest.
And now with all the knowledge that you done gained since then, you feel me, and where technology done came, you feel me, like, first of all, you can damn near create your own fucking DAW or program and shit, you feel me, I'm pretty sure. If not, you could probably learn how to do that shit within a week or two. You feel me? Like, it ain't nothing but code.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you can have your own sounds, your own kits and shit. Like, you can really have AI, you know what I'm saying? You can fuck around and have some whole new shit, fucking AI with the beat making shit, and fuck around and have a product on your hands. Ain't no telling.
Man, that boy was cold with the beats. He was like Kanye, making samples, all type of shit.
You did.
I still talk to Charles. I talked to that nigga Charles yesterday.
Oh yeah,
he's still making beats now and then too.
Y'all boys was like,
we gotta get. Hold the fuck up. We gotta get Charles on. We gotta get Charles on the podcast.
Cause I think he got a couple of placements and shit. You feel me? He got a couple. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's still working, bro.
AB, let's set that up. Let's set that up with Charles. We already talked to Ray. Ray, he's scared, but like he'll be on. Me and Mr. talked to him already. We had a little group chat.
Damn, man, disbanded that piff. That's crazy. I swear I was on that shit like a year ago. Cause I always go back to that to listen to Heart to Change Your Hearts, bro. I swear to God, still one of my favorite. That's one of the best projects that I think we did. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't really understand like what we were. I felt like every time I listen to that, it's everything we was going through at that time. And it just came into reality with, you and Charles, and you know what I'm saying? Like, everything that we had going on at that time was just in that project, bro. That shit was dope. It's still,
bro, and I still gotta,
my nigga, like, and I know every word to every song.
Bro, I still got a physical copy of that shit somewhere. And my homeboy, and I know one of my homeboys right now who still got a physical copy. You feel me, that he holding on to, bro. That shit crazy.
And I don't have none of that shit no more, bro. Like, my hard drive is gone.
Everything gone from back then, boy. Everything gone from back then.
That shit was
man, shit, it ain't nothing to. I got shit coming out. I got shit about to come out. I might fuck around. Yeah, I might fuck around and drop some shit soon. How I'm feeling. I'm trying to.
All right, if you drop it, we gonna drop it live or let's drop it live on this platform.
Well, okay, that make even more sense. I was just about to say, actually, music video and shit. You feel me?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
whenever you're ready, let us know. You know, we'll be in group chat.
You know,
Drop it
we'll
live
visit.
on our platform.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. I wish I had some. Yeah, got some footage on this bitch. I ain't even on my shit right now. I'm on my phone though, but hell yeah. I'm gonna drop some. I'm gonna drop a project and shit soon too, probably. I might. No, I'm gonna try to drop something for the summer, low key. You know, see what happens.
Oh, you Draking it? Okay. You
Fuck that
Draking
man.
it? Cause Drake always, you know, Drake got to have his summer hits.
Boy, you know that boy don't like Drake.
Oh.
You can't compare that nigga to nothing Drake do, boy.
So, yo, the
Oh
fuck that?
damn, Mister, you know how to talk?
The fuck that mean, like, Bill?
Yeah, damn it.
Hey, I got a question for you fellas. We'll go around the board, whoever want to ask first. If you were in a position to change the world, in what way would you change it? And why?
All right, I'll answer that shit. If I was in the position to change the world, I would make sure. I would try. I won't make sure. I would try and figure out a way to make sure there's no homeless people. That's for me. I would try to make sure there's no homeless people, and if they're like, cause some people ain't got money, and some people just have mental health issues. So you got different, what the fuck ever word, but you gotta put
Differentiate.
differences. Yeah, you said it. What the fuck ever, but I would make sure like I would take care of that because I don't like writing by people and seeing them begging me for and then sometimes I give to them, but I don't give them money like because I ride around like I'm a construction worker. I ride around with Gatorades and all that shit in my car, like food and all that, and I hand that to them like. I give it to them, like, yeah. So you're not taking my money, but you want to, hey, nigga, you got to stay hydrated to hold that motherfucking sign up. So, nigga, whoever the fuck want to help you, say, hey, I can't, I'm sorry, but hey, that's just me. But that's the first thing I would do. Take people off the streets because everybody needs help and everybody doesn't get the help that they need. So that's me. That's what I would do.
I just want to piggyback off of that. Like, we have enough. I feel like the world has enough resources to support everyone equally. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, nobody should be homeless. Like there's enough resources to feed everybody. There's enough resources for everybody to build a house. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got people out here with like 4 or 5 houses or whatever the case may be. The problem is that, with capitalism and greed, you know what I'm saying, that incentivizes people to make more or have more than they need. Whenever somebody else has a plethora of something, then you're actually taking away from somebody else's having. And they really don't give a fuck about anybody in the rest of the world, like the powers that be. They only care about themselves, right? So they keep everything for themselves. So if I was to change the world, one thing I would do away with is our current economic strategy, right? The way the world works globally. And yeah, just equalize the playing field.
Make it
and I
fair.
don't even think it has to be a playing field in a per se, because I don't think that life is about survive. Like most people are in survival mode at all times.
Yeah.
And they never really get to enjoy what life actually has to offer, right? there's so many beautiful places in the world. Like, and I'm not just talking about man-made structures, but natural wonders. Like the world and the way it was designed is an amazing place by itself. But if we could like all like come together and just stop bickering over, natural resources, stuff that we didn't even put on this earth in the first place, and trying to claim it as ours. There's no way that somebody just came to that just came into existence and was like, I live on this land, so it's mine. And everybody else lives on this land, you know what I'm saying, gotta abide by my rules. Like I think that there's no real borders. They're all artificial lines, and we should all come together as one and work together, because who knows? Like if we were to give everybody the same capability or education that these private schools or the elites, they send their kids to these particular schools, just think how far advanced we would be, because the talent pool is so big. You know what I'm saying? And if everybody can focus on a passion rather than focusing on survival, I think that humanity would greatly benefit off of that.
Right. I agree with you.
So yeah, I just changed the way we do everything. Like, literally.
I like that. Mad Hatter Marshall said he would change the Federal Reserve will be a part of the federal government and not an entity that plays daddy to a country and dangle money as an allowance. Also, he said, have either federal laws or country laws and let the state concede and make their own laws so that our states are bigger in some European countries. What? Some of our states are bigger than some. Yes, absolutely. Some of our states are bigger than European countries. So he's saying that the states will basically govern themselves, be state governed, and less federal laws.
I like it in essence. I mean, that's essentially what he's saying. I mean, they go back to tribal shit. It could even be considered like tribal shit. You feel me?
Do you think it would be better as each state being their own country, like North Carolina being a country?
Nah. I don't. Think so.
That's not. No. That's not how that will work.
But if in Europe, that's how it works. They don't really have cities; they have countries.
No, they got cities. They just got countries.
I mean, cities within the countries. Yeah.
I mean, it's just the only thing that dictates what a country is that invisible line and somebody claiming that land. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like what's going on right now with the Russia-Ukrainian war. Like,
right, but he's saying that we got
war
in
is
the
because
United States, we got states that are bigger than certain countries.
That's true. There's a lot of states within the United States that are bigger than other countries.
But I'm saying it's different over here. You feel me? Just like back in the day when it was the Confederacy, it was still the Confederate States. You feel me? That whole area, it wasn't the Confederate country, even though it was that you feel me, that entire area of landmass. It was the Confederate States. You feel me? It's just we just different over here. You feel me? That's the best I got for it. Like I can't really, what I'm saying, explain it with no,
Yeah, no, I think it was just
what the fuck you scared of, nigga? Explain it.
I think it's just like times of like, they was formed at different times and they had a lot of different powerful families. You said what?
I said, who that man be talking to, poet?
Huh? I don't even know. I ain't hear nothing.
Everybody must excuse. Hey, so what we doing? What we doing? The
fuck? Man, keep going.
He done took too many sips of that drink tonight. Somebody get that boy cup. Where did you send me?
Nigga, this is me every night. So what the fuck going on?
One more dream.
What you were saying, AB? What you were saying, AB?
That's what I thought. Yeah, change the
Sounds
subject. Change the subject.
won't do, baby.
I mean, I feel like you know, the reason why we got all these artificial borders is because people just, like I said, people just claiming land, man. Like people just like they claimed that America was discovered. You know what I'm saying? America's been here. There was people here. Somebody just showed up and was like, "This is mine now." Same thing they did in Africa. You know what I'm saying? If you go back to what was that conference they had? The Berlin, I think it was like the Berlin conference or something?
Yeah.
Where all these European nations, these great powers, was like, nigga, we can go there and just take that land.
Divvy it up. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas don't know what they got. Like, and literally they went over there and fucking took the land. Like, I think one of my biggest shockers is that I went to my first time ever stepping foot in Africa. I was expecting these niggas to speak some like African language, and all them niggas spoke Portuguese.
Mm.
And when I went on like the little tours and joint like that, you know what I'm saying? Like history of the country. Like when you go on a country, like when you go on another country, you go, you know, sightseeing and you go, I did a little tour of like, bro, they had statues of white men. And the whole tour was Europeanized. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the best way I could put it. Like, it wasn't nothing African about it, but Africans were here, and Portuguese people came here, and this is our history. Yeah. I was like, damn, what happened before then? Like, where's the history before, you know, Portugal or white people came here? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the real meat and potatoes? This is not what I wasn't expecting to be in Africa looking at a statue of a white man in front of a fortress. You know what I'm saying?
So did it bother you?
Yes, that shit bothers me. Still bothers me to this day.
The same way that I didn't expect to go to Washington, D.C. for the first time and see fucking pyramids and scales and all of these Egyptian symbols at top of all of these fucking government buildings here in America. Ain't that some shit though?
It is. It is. It's crazy how the world works, bro. And I don't think it's meant to be like completely understood of why things are the way they are. Like, who decided that this is the way that, you know what I'm saying? Like, who put this in motion to be like, okay, well, this is the way that it's going to work from now on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It was a culture shock for me because I was expecting something a little bit different.
Yeah.
And what I got was, and then I went to another African country and it was the same way. You know what I'm saying? I went to another one, it was the same way. They might not have been Portuguese, but you know what I'm saying? Like Zimbabwe, British, South Africa, British, Zambia, British, Namibia. I think that shit was Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Like they colonized these areas so much that they don't even their nation's language or primary language is not of the native tongue.
Right.
And so it's just
they're trying to take over pretty much.
No, they took over. They weren't trying to take
over. Gentrification. That's what we were saying yesterday.
When you go to somebody's
colonialism. Is that how you say it?
They just start killing everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? They literally just start slaughtering people. There wasn't no cell phones back then. There wasn't no internet. It wasn't like people can be like, these niggas showed up on the other side over here, and we gonna let y'all know now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna put it on the internet. Now, some shit happens somewhere, everybody know about it in 5 minutes because that shit goes viral really quick. Back then, a nigga just showed up at your doorstep and all hell broke loose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't know nothing. So I don't know. They can't do that. They can't colonize like that anymore. You know, but they still colonize. And I think, I'm not going to get into who does that best right now, but
A
yeah.
lot of people are Europeanized. I mean, if you're African American in America, 9 times out of 10, you're Europeanized. What are your natural foods? Where is your natural tongue? What tribe did you come from? A lot of us can't answer these questions. I mean, myself included. You know what I mean? We so Europeanized. Everything we do, everything we taught is Europeanized.
Well, we're technically Americans now. You know what I'm saying? Like we lost that connection with our roots. Like I notice how other cultures, especially in their communities, cherish their history, their legacy, different from the way that we cherish ours. Like I can't personally go back to my great grandma. Like I don't know who she was, to be honest. Like I might have seen heard a snippet about her from somebody talking about it, but
Not even seen a picture. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We can't go back that far. But then
Yeah.
you go to, you sometimes I go to like other countries and stuff, they be like, yeah, our great grandpa buried right here. My great grandma buried right here. And they'll tell you everybody that's been buried for 5-6 generations. You know what I'm saying? And they know everybody knows exactly who those people are from a young age because they live right. They buried in the backyard. Oh,
All
right
right,
over there.
so let me ask you that: would you choose that life, or would you choose the life you have now, though? Because their life is
Good
different.
I don't
question.
know if I don't know if that's like really, it has anything to do with my life, but I feel like we lost connection with uh keeping those traditions together. You know what I'm saying? Especially in
Okay.
America. We got so much technology nowadays. Now half of y'all niggas don't know all y'all cousins.
Well,
This is true.
Yeah, nigga can be fucking. Yeah, you can be fucking.
You know what I'm
yourself.
saying? Like we don't
I
I
get
damn
it.
sure don't know all my little cousins. I mean, like
we don't
anybody
we
that's
don't know.
like,
We mostly don't know
18
who.
and under.
And I can honestly, I mean, from my personal perspective, I can't go back 3 generations. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where my peoples was from. You know what I'm saying? I know where my parents is from. I know where my great parents is from. I know where their parents was from. But then after that, the buck kind of stopped because it ain't no written recorded history. Nobody wrote nothing down. We don't got nothing that's been passed on from throughout the generations to be like, this is something that Bilford started back then. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of other cultures kind of harp on, and they keep
Yeah,
within
and
the family.
now that you said, yeah, I
it's
can
it's
only go back 3 generations actually to my
it's
great
it,
grandma.
yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned that specifically because it's like it's some shit that I've been looking into recently about like the paper genocide, and so like that time period that you're talking about, so about like that 3-fold to fold, you feel me, a back that you can go. It's like, but basically it goes back to the time of like the slave trade and all of that and shit, you feel me, too, where essentially, like I said, they were indigenous, you feel me, black Africanoid, if you will, people here, you know what I'm saying, on this land even before slavery and shit. And there's a lot of evidence, you feel me, that shows, and even by like certain laws that was passed basically of those records being erased, tying some of our great, you know what I'm saying, ancestors to the actual tribes as indigenous people of this land. You feel me? So that's why they don't have record, because them folk destroyed it and actually, and even in some cases actually did it with some of them fucked up laws and shit that they passed.
Right.
So that comes with what I asked earlier about social media. So that's the good thing about social media, because you can see there's photographic stuff. You can see the transition of generation.
I mean, but social media hasn't been around that long to test that theory. Like we don't know what's going to happen in the next few years. Like all those data centers can just blow up and all that data gone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they can pull the plug on that shit.
At the end of the day, even before the technology came into play, like they made sure, like I've witnessed other families make sure they pass everything down. You know what I'm saying? Like the niggas been living in houses for 4 generations, nigga, and this shit still thriving, and they still keep up the house and all that stuff. This house is probably built in 1913. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Great granny lived in there. I get it. Yeah.
great granny lived in that house. Like we I think we lost a lot of we lost that connection. And I think like one of my life goals is to kind of start rebuilding that legacy and try to teach my kids to be like, hey, look, don't forget me, right? Like I might not have it all, but let me lay the platform to keep this to keep this thing going in any way that I could do that.
Yeah.
So
I feel that definitely.
So would I want to change it and go back to answer your question? No, but we can start over.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. I agree. Mister, hey. This nigga. All right, so hey, Poet, you got something for me?
One second, fellas. I'm still here.
I don't think I never even asked that other question and shit. What would I change about the fucking world?
Yeah.
What would the poet change?
Ask me anything. I'm an open book. I don't give a fuck what y'all ask me.
Yeah.
This nigga be begging for somebody to ask him something.
You said what?
What time you gotta work in the morning?
You be begging for attention.
Yeah, because I'm the only one who gonna actually answer questions. Like, nigga, y'all need to be scared. Especially
nigga,
you.
what time you work in the morning?
The poet,
especially you, Tanya, nigga, I answer any fucking question. Y'all niggas be nigga, you be scared. Don't try me. I work at 3:30. I work at 3:30 in the morning. I gotta get up at 3:30. I work at 5.
This is ARPA Change where we big up and promote other artists. What am I scared of?
I don't know.
The leprechaun on the other end of the phone?
You scared of me? You scared
Lord,
of me,
you're
nigga?
crazy. I'm gonna need for you
you scared to talk to me like that?
I'm at to evaluate my friend to the 3rd floor. He needs some help.
I'm on the psych ward.
3rd floor, crazy.
The 3rd floor, hey, the 3rd floor is crazy,
3rd
bro.
floor, crazy.
Yeah, 3rd floor is crazy.
I'm worried about you, BU. You got me scared for you, man. You all right?
Nigga, I'm straight.
You all right? We need to talk about it. This is Therapeutic Thursday.
Yeah,
get off your chest. Get off your chest, BU. Get off your chest.
All right, let me vent. All right.
Nigga, it's about to be therapeutic bedtime for my ass. You better get your last questions in, nigga.
All right, let me vent. I'm a bit.
We've been on this podcast 2 hours and you ain't been it yet. Who really scared?
What?
All right, so ask me some shit. Like, end the podcast. Fuck it. End it.
Now this nigga what he got.
Hey, y'all can ask me anything.
Now we don't fuck with it.
I just want to talk to y'all niggas, but hey, y'all can end it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This shit, like, yo. But I'll answer any question.
BU, you got your fulfills, bro.
You said what?
I said pull your skirt down, B. You too uptight.
You ain't scared to talk to me like that? Hold the fuck. All right. The skirt is put down. What's next?
Hey, look, hey. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. You go ahead. I ain't.
Y'all niggas can't handle me.
I can't handle me.
Y'all hey.
Oh,
I be talking shit. Y'all know I be
boy, I
talking
had a
shit.
goddamn. I had
I'll
a
leave that for you,
goddamn.
That shit be it's fun. I
had a
love it.
goddamn honey jerk shrimp rasta pasta. Goddamn, boy, that shit
Yo, I
was
made some rasta
fire.
pasta the other day, bro. That shit was fire.
That shit was
Rasta
fire.
pasta.
Never had
Honey
rasta
jerk
pasta?
shrimp. Honey jerk shrimp rasta. That shit was insane. It only about $18 too. That shit was insane.
I've never had it. You make me want to go try it. I gotta go find some now.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to look that up. Nigga, I'm about to make
I
that.
have to look that up.
That shit was. Whew. I'm talking about big portions, big boy portions. You know what I'm saying?
Honey jerk rasta.
Boy, it's a big boy portions.
Hey, so like that's like 2 meals. Like
Yeah. Oh God.
I got
No, I ate that
leftovers
shit
type
for
shit.
I ate that shit for lunch and dinner, and
Yeah.
that's what I was finishing up on the late night.
Okay.
Oh, she
Okay.
made
Yeah.
hers with salmon.
Yeah, they got I had the lamb chop roster like 2 weeks ago. That shit was crazy too.
Hot honey jerk pineapple wings, nigga, and rasta pasta.
Mm.
My nigga said
That
he had
sounds
the lamb
insane.
chops. So you had hold the
You be
fuck up.
fat.
You had the lamb chops.
Y'all niggas are there making
Like
me hungry.
2 weeks ago.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, when I get paid, I be trying to treat myself and shit. You feel me?
Hey,
Self-care type
hey,
shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, when you get your check, that first meal be the best.
You gotta treat yourself, my nigga.
Yeah,
make
like I'm going all out.
I'm telling you. Cause you know, as soon as goddamn
and then you go to TV.
well, y'all niggas, y'all got goddamn 6 other mouths to feed and shit. God damn.
I got a lot of mouths to feed. Like
Y'all damn sure gotta get y'all favorite meal in as soon as the paycheck hit.
Yeah, and then my kids, they bougie. No, real shit, nigga.
You said they bougie?
Nigga, my kids bougie. Nigga, they want Chick-fil-A. Nigga, they're not eating McDonald's. Nigga, they want Chick-fil-A. Like, nigga, what?
Chick-fil-A expensive. Chick-fil-A expensive as fuck.
Nigga, I spent at least $70.
Nigga, everything
every other
everything
day.
Every day,
now,
yeah. Real talk, nigga.
They don't got no more dollar menu like they used to, bro. I remember when I was
dinner is $9.
God damn.
Yeah,
A 3-piece Supreme dinner is
meal.
$9.
And then Friday we do pizzas. Friday we do pizza every Friday, every single Friday we do pizza.
So you having pizza tomorrow?
Yeah, every single Friday. But if the lady don't want to cook, then yeah, nigga, we eat Chick-fil-A. And then nigga, that's $70. That's $70 like at least 2 days a week for the family.
I'm gonna need mama to start cooking some more.
Yeah, but and then
they better learn how to eat some bougie spaghetti. Goddamn,
So
$70
you know
of
what's
spaghetti
funny?
last your ass the whole
You know what's
2
funny?
weeks.
but even groceries
Nigga,
now.
you know what's
Bro.
funny?
When I go to the grocery store, nigga, that's $100, nigga. Just and I don't even
Low
walk
key.
out there with like
Nigga, we got ingredients for. She made spaghetti today, and nigga, that was $50. Nigga, I got
it's
fucking
still a lot of
6
bodies.
kids, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's still a lot of bodies.
You got a lot of bodies.
Still a lot of bodies,
You got to
regardless.
spend at least $10 a meal, bro. For everybody.
And then, nigga, there's no leftovers. Like, nigga.
Yep. So you got to get something else
So
when niggas get
every
hungry.
day we have to eat. Every single day we have to eat. There's no leftovers. That shit is done.
Hey,
if there's leftovers, she'll make me like for me.
Bro,
go to work.
I can make a plate for everybody for about $2. Nigga, I will go get a bag of beans, some rice, nigga, and a fucking.
That's all I need. You could have stopped there, nigga.
Some chicken, because you can get a whole fucking goddamn. Especially if you don't get it cut already. If you get the whole chicken, my nigga, You used to be able to get a whole chicken for like $3. Now it's like $7 for a whole chicken.
Yeah.
But you get a whole chicken, cut that bitch up into pieces, and everybody get it.
Nigga, that whole
As
chicken
long as
gone.
you don't mind cutting it up yourself.
It's 7 of us in this house. Nigga, that whole chicken gone.
You need two whole chickens.
That shit gone.
You need two chickens in. You need two chickens. Two chickens.
Yeah.
Everybody straight, nigga. Like
nigga, two chicken. That's what we gotta
get. That's a quarter piece of chicken, a hefty amount of rice, and some beans, nigga. That's about $2 per plate.
Yeah. Nigga, I need a quarter leg and a thigh.
I ain't even gonna lie, nigga. If I had as many kids as y'all, bro, it would be like a mandatory. We only eating fast food twice a week, gang. Like, especially once the kids, y'all cooking dinner. Y'all learning how to cook something because you feeding the whole family.
They
Fuck
they
that.
cook
Like,
for themselves on the weekends. They do. They cook for themselves.
Nah, I'm talking about.
But what you got yard outside. You got yard. You got plant. You like planting shit, bro. Plant you some veggies, my nigga. Plant you some
at least
veggies.
just something
that makes
to mitigate
because
anything. You feel me? Shit that
you
gonna eat
on
the
regular. I got the corner lot.
Especially
I got a big ass yard actually.
Bro, wintertime, collard greens. Collard greens grow great in cold weather, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once spring come around though, bro, you can pretty much plant anything, bro. Tomatoes, potatoes. Nigga, you can take one potato, nigga, and make 10. It might take 2 months, but if you plant 10 potatoes, nigga, you got enough potatoes to last you for. You got like 10 bags, you got like 4 bags of potatoes. You know what I'm saying? And that's just from planting a couple potatoes. You take a couple of them, plant them bitches back again, eat the rest of them.
Yeah.
But I'm about to this spring I'm gonna build me a greenhouse out back because I want to have tomatoes, cucumbers, squash, zucchini. Nigga, I want to be able to go outside, say I want some food tonight. Nigga, pick my vegetables. The only thing I really gotta buy from the store because I ain't slaughtering no cows. I don't have the capabilities to do all that or know where to store all the meat.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I fuck with. Hey, that's why I fuck with Mad Hatter because he a real one, bro. Because I swear to God, bro, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
On P&J,
Listen, bro, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Let me tell you how that should get me right anytime. Anytime
I ain't gonna lie,
get
nigga.
Me right.
I ain't that bougie, nigga. And grilled cheese, nigga. Like grilled cheese.
Facts, big facts. Get you right anytime.
A grilled cheese, nigga.
Anytime.
I
grilled peanut butter and jelly, nigga. What you know about that one?
Yeah, hey, and I done went fancy with it, nigga. Grilled cheese, and then like you throw the turkey on the grilled cheese. Like, hold up, like,
ooh, a little bit of honey glazed ham. What you talking about?
Nigga,
I don't eat pork no more.
Nigga,
but back when I used to, you feel me? A little bit of the honey glazed ham with the grilled cheese.
Yes.
Boy, let me tell you. Yeah, he can get you right. Sandwiches is a staple. You feel me? Bring sandwiches back. We need sandwiches back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the sandwiches is a forgotten staple in the family structure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on, this nigga said bring sandwiches back.
You notice one thing I notice about like what makes grocery shopping really expensive for some people. Like when I go to the grocery store, I don't make a list of nothing like that. I get stuff that I know I need to cook with, right? So like I might go in the grocery store and I might spend $300, but I buy vegetables. I like fresh vegetables. I don't like canned or frozen vegetables, so I buy a little bit of fresh vegetables in my meat mostly. But then I buy like seasonings. I buy like noodle packs because bro, you can do a lot with some noodles, bro. You can make a noodle pack of gourmet meal, nigga, if you do it right. All you gotta do is add a little bit of onions and some garlic and some type of herbs or something, bruh, and some type of protein, nigga. You untook the little Chinese restaurant with the
faux shit.
That faux shit. Yes, I make pho all the time, bro. I would take a pack of noodles and take me, bruh, take me some half of a garlic clove and fucking put that shit in there with some ginger. So I buy like the ginger and I cook all that shit because I like to cook anyway. So I just be like cheap meals.
Yeah.
I don't even have to have nothing in the kitchen, nigga. As long as I got some, we gonna make something happen today. No recipe. We gonna eat today. But shit, yeah, I can feed a family of 4 with about $400 a month if I do it right. And that's just cooking every day. You know what I'm saying? I rarely go out to eat. I probably go out to eat like, nigga, I don't even like, to be honest, I don't even like fast food. That shit is
I don't know. In today's time, 400 may not be enough. Listen.
It might not.
I used to grocery shop. I mean, buggy full, slam, 2 buggies full, slam, $200.
Now let me say it like this. Respectfully, bro, definitely is not gonna have a cart full of fucking organic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
no.
Best
that's why
name brand.
That's why I like to grow my vegetables and shit too. So I grow, like I said, I grow lettuce
with 400.
I grow lettuces and shit like that too. So if I want to make a salad or some shit or a sandwich or something, or I grow tomatoes, bro. That's why I grow food because it's so cheap. It's so cheap to grow food.
Yeah.
I'm echoing.
I mean, that's why they take seeds out of everything because they don't want you to. They don't want you to be self-sufficient.
Bro. If the apocalypse came, nigga, I would gladly become a vegetarian. Like, for real.
BU, where you at, man?
I'm
gonna close this thing out. Crybaby.
Who the fuck you talking to like that? Hold the fuck up.
I like how you just come out of nowhere.
That was to be expected.
You're talking about crybaby. What the fuck, nigga?
You're so predictable.
Yeah, you better watch your mouth when you talk to me. Hey, you ain't scared to talk to me like that?
What, y'all hear something?
The fuck, nigga?
Hey, y'all fuck with granola?
Of course.
This nigga.
I'm fucking with this Love Crunch shit. Got dark chocolate and peanut butter with the granola in the mix.
Where you get that from?
Harris Teeter, I believe. Harris Teeter.
They ain't got no Harris Teeter out here in Texas, man.
What they got? What they got down there in Texas? I know y'all ain't got no
Kroger. No, bro. It's Kroger and fucking. They got Aldi's out here. And HEBs.
HTBs? I ain't never heard of that one.
H like Harry. HEB. That's what it is.
Okay. And yeah, I ain't never heard that one. It's good. It's straight. That's an expensive grocery store.
Man, it's like it reminds you of like a Whole Foods, not a Whole Foods. What's that other one? Like a Lowe's Foods? Is that the Spanish grocery store?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, it reminds you of that. It's like a Spanish grocery store.
Nigga, HEB, it ain't no Spanish restaurant. Nah. It's just like it's better than Walmart type shit.
You said better than Walmart?
HEB?
Yeah, you said it's better than Walmart?
Fuck yeah, nigga, I've been to Texas.
But shit,
I don't grocery shop at Walmart.
Price is about to go up, y'all. So y'all just be prepared for this period of
them tariffs.
Them tariffs, yeah, everything about to go up.
Did y'all hear about the pause? He put a pause on them again.
And you know what the bad thing about it is? Like the tariffs are gonna go up because the corporations are gonna be greedy. Like You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna want to keep their same profit margin because what makes them money is keeping their stockholders happy. And the only way their stockholders are happy, it's like a perpetual cycle. Nothing you could do is gonna change it. So as
niggas could stop.
Huh? Niggas to stop what? Buying? Because if
we know that ain't gonna happen, but
yeah, they ain't gonna stop that.
But realistically, even just from like one day, if niggas, because like you said, but because people are greedy, like a lot of people, and they don't like want to take like no type of loss at all. But like even one day of people just saying like, as soon as the prices go up, and motherfuckers be like, no, I ain't paying that, fuck that, and everybody else is like, no, I ain't paying that, fuck that. And then for a while, it's gonna be like, well, niggas didn't buy something, so you might not, you feel me, have that product. But after a certain amount of time, it ain't gonna be nothing the motherfuckers can do but lower the fucking prices back. You feel me? Like literally, what the fuck they gonna do?
But it has to be a collective thing. It's like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
houses are too expensive, bruh. Houses are so expensive now. It doesn't even make sense how they pricing these houses, because I don't know how much they think everybody in America make, but not with the prices they offering people and how much stuff costs. Like these niggas got the shit fucked up. Like you gotta have nowadays. You gotta have 2 incomes.
Yeah, it takes 2. It definitely takes 2.
At least
no
2
matter
incomes.
Most Americans, and we only speak on Americans because we're here in America, so we can only speak on American issues. But most Americans don't make over $60,000 a year, bro.
Exactly.
And you can't buy no home for under 250,000 now. 250,000 is probably like 1,100 square foot, 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath type, small
and
corner
nigga, that's
lot.
in North Carolina too.
Right.
Crazy. It don't make sense, bro. None of it makes sense. You know, hey, I was just on whatchamacallit, and this dude I used to work with a couple years ago, this nigga, him and his wife went out and got a general contractor's license, bought them a plot of land, and was involved in the whole planning, building, designing of their house. I'm quite sure them niggas saved buku money.
Right.
But that requires you taking a test and passing and doing all that other shit too. I was like, damn,
Not only that, you gotta have certain requirements to get your general contractor's license. In the state of North Carolina, you gotta have like 17,000 liquid assets to take the test. So it's not it ain't about all just you actually gotta have
the cash,
the financial backing to take the test.
Just to take the test. Yep.
Just to take the test, absolutely.
But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if you in a real teamwork partnership type shit, and y'all really trying to get out there and get it, and y'all got the same common goals in mind, you know what I'm saying? Anything possible with time, effort, and energy, bro.
Anything is possible. You can be a narrator, just like Morgan Freeman.
Go ahead and narrate something, BU. Let's hear a demo.
Nigga, read Llama Llama. Let's hear it.
Nah, I'm in that rate. All right. So this my narration.
It was the night before Christmas.
No, all right. Let me. Hey, it was the night before Christmas, and Mister had me fucked up. I didn't want to put my hands on them, but I had to touch them.
Get touched up.
And he had to get touched up. Hey, I didn't disappoint you. Fuck it. I'll do poetry for long. Fuck it.
Spoken words in motion.
Hey.
Stick to your day job. Hey, I'm gonna close this out with a poem. Go ahead.
Nah,
What you gonna say?
hey, no, Mister, can you drop a poem for us though? Real shit.
I just said I was gonna close you out with a poem.
Okay.
Yeah, but go ahead and say what you were saying. I closed out with
I ain't got nothing else to say because.
We've been going
Yeah,
for.
I ain't got nothing else to say. Close us out with a poem, and then I'll judge your poem. Let me do that.
Alright.
I'll rate
Hell
your
no,
poem.
I'm going to sleep after that.
No, I'll rate your poem from a scale of 1 to 10. I'll rate your poem. Let's do that.
That'll work. All right. This poem is called None of That. It says, write like this. Why don't you do it like that? Did you hear the way that he did it? Why don't you say it just like that? See, I ain't none of them other poets. Respectfully, they may be all great in their own lane, but this ain't none of that. I might mix it up. If I want to scratch, call me a DJ. I may give you some history if you want some facts. I may call it Michael Jackson's Super Bowl special if the room is too packed. I might curse when you cross and jump around just like that. Long as you understand that this is none of that. See, I don't care if you like the way that I act. I don't care if you feel like I do it for an act. I don't care if you did me wrong. It ain't in me to do you wrong back. See, something new, something old, you might get called Cat Daddy or Jack. Either way, long as you know, I'm not like them other poets. Respectfully, they may be good in their own lane. But see, I'm the numbness to the pain Novocaine. I'm the umbrella when it rains. I'm the all-purpose solution when you're trying to clean that stain. I'm the steps that you use to manage your game. The advantage. I'm something classic, vintage, mint condition. I'm the commander in charge, leading the mission. I'm the lens that you use for your vision. I'm the keys that you turn in your ignition. I'm the fuel to your fire. The stairs used to reach a little higher. I'm this, I'm that. But most certainly, no, I am none of that. That's my shit. Appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna clap and do both. All right, so you ready for me? All right, so
Yeah.
hold on, y'all go first. I go last. I go last.
Nigga, I'm going to sleep, nigga. I'm not rating this shit, nigga. Hurry up.
Well, I'm supposed to read, nigga. You know I don't do poetry, nigga. Like you come at me with some math or something. I don't know.
All right, so I give you the poem is a 10. But I rate you I think a 7.1. Only because like your eye contact. You're like you I see you looking like you hear me talking, right? You see me. You see, right? You see what I mean? You're looking at that. You don't memorize it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the language is good, but the presentation is, and that's what we talked about with her last night, Katie last night.
Yeah.
With eye contact, because I didn't see you at all. The whole time you was like this, like you're reading it. Which I know with performances, if you go on stage, it'd be different because you have to memorize it. You have the fucking computer there.
Yeah.
And also, hey, I can write a poem.
Ain't so everybody can write a
and
poem.
I can write a poem, and I'm not gonna be reading it.
Nigga,
Yeah.
shut up. Your ass was supposed to fucking come
Hold the
on.
fuck
Was
up. Hey,
supposed
hold
to
I
come
thought
with
you
a
was going to
poem
sleep. What
fucking
the
2
fuck?
weeks ago, nigga. You
Everybody versus
You
me.
capped,
Like,
nigga.
what
You
the
was supposed
fuck,
to
nigga?
open with a poem 2 weeks ago. You capped, nigga.
Yeah, nobody brought it up. Hey, nobody brought it up. And
I
then,
brought it up now,
that's
nigga. You capped, nigga.
and that's the week my daughter was in the hospital. So yeah, so
Respect.
yeah. But hey, hold the fuck up. Hey, I thought you
Yeah,
were asleep.
nigga. I'm
Hold the
comfortable
fuck up.
talking to you that way, nigga.
Hold the
Yeah, I'm
fuck up.
comfortable talking to you that way, nigga. Yeah,
Hey,
nigga.
you ain't scared to
comfortable
talk to me
talking
like that?
like that, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
No, on some real shit, dog. Hey, nigga, I'm wearing your shirt. You supposed to support me. What the fuck?
Nigga, I'm on the podcast supporting your ass, nigga. What you talking about?
I like the poem, but the eye contact is a big thing. Even with podcasting and everything, that's a big thing. Like, cause I didn't see you at all. You was like, all right. So, like imagine we're doing the podcast and I'm talking like this the whole time, and like, yo, all right. So, Tadio, you see me? You see my eyes? You see anything? All right. So, what we doing next? You know, such and such, such, such. So that's how I felt about it. But it was a good poem. Real shit. Like it was good.
Respect. When it's time to perform it, it'll be a performance.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's what I know. Like, so I know you get on stage, you don't have a fucking computer. But I feel like hey, so poet, you write poems? Cause your name is the
Nigga,
poet, but
I'm
you're a
about to go
rapper.
to sleep. Hey, y'all. That's it. We
Right,
appreciate
get out,
everybody for
get out of
watching.
Get out of here. Kick him out. Get him out.
We appreciate everybody for watching. Everybody,
Get him out.
get your last comments in. What you got to say, BU?
Nigga, get him out of here. Nigga swaying and shit. Like, yo, get him out of here.
Nigga, swaying. Your ass wasn't swaying. Keep picking up that goddamn cup and shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about somebody swaying? Kick that nigga out of here. Fuck you talking about?
You can't
hardly say his
you can't get me out of here. Hey, you got me fucked up.
Say his sentences.
I'm about to surprise y'all niggas with a poem. See, y'all niggas got me fucked up now. I'm pissed off now. I'm mad. Hey, look at my eyes. Y'all see it in my eyes?
Good. Hell no. I can't even hardly open my bitches right now. Shit.
Yeah, I see my eyes. They low as fuck.
Shit,
Ass the fuck out.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to surprise y'all with a fucking poem. Hey, when our next episode, Tonio, Mister?
So for Sunday, the next episode, what you want to go and come on before then?
All right, I think I got somebody before then. I think I got somebody. We'll talk off the show in private.
Yeah.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down to come on and do a show, bro. Always
All
down.
right, so hey, poet, hey, you a poet? I ain't hear no fucking poetry from you, motherfucker.
Don't you know music is a form of poetry? All music is a form of poetry.
Mister, you better stay out of this shit.
You bringing in too much logic, mister. Stop using logic.
Stay out of this shit. But yeah, hey,
matter of fact,
let's stay.
Fuck all of that. Nah, let's stay on this bitch 2 more hours and shit. Fuck it.
Oh, you want to talk?
Straight to work off the podcast.
You want to talk?
Make this nigga go straight to work off the podcast.
Straight
and shit.
to work
Wanna
off
be
the
Billy
podcast.
Badass and
Straight
shit.
to work
Nigga
off
I do
think
gotta
he all
get there
hard
like
and shit.
Diabolical. This nigga's never
Nigga
coming
think
back.
he
He'll
all
be like,
hard
fuck
and
this.
shit.
to
30 seconds. Nah,
It's
fuck all
always
this,
everybody
nigga.
versus Skeet, bro. It's always everybody versus Alfred, the only one who don't be there on my ass. I appreciate you, AB.
I'm real chill, bro. I'm just chilling. I just be sitting here, bro. I don't be doing nothing. I talk enough. I talked enough this podcast. Shit. I think I
Hey,
talked like an
you
hour.
was very vocal. Yeah, you was very vocal too. Like, hey, and I'm proud of you, bro. Real shit. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your growth, and you keep doing it. Like, you keep growing.
Yeah, man.
Nigga, you always find a way to like figure shit out. I like that.
Shit, we got to, don't we?
Honestly,
We all got to, bro. We gotta find a way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if when push kind of shove, nigga. You know what I'm saying? God works in mysterious ways, for real.
yeah, real
either
shit.
you're gonna barbecue or you're gonna meal it.
What? I'm
Period.
done.
No,
And
I'm
so-
saying in life, you're gonna barbecue or you're gonna meal it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm barbecuing all the time. I got a grill in the backyard. I'm barbecuing.
Stay over here cooking some shit up, right?
Hey, and the tub stay clean. Ain't no mildew.
I know that's right.
Honestly, I wish I was lying.
Man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us tonight, man. Hope everybody keep being their awesome selves,
Be you.
creating change and creating art and for change. Peace and love, everybody. What you got for the people, AB?
Hey, if y'all want to donate to my my AI model thing, you know, GPUs is on the rise again, so they high as fuck. No, I'm just playing. I'm just messing around. No, I'm gonna get my GPU. Because I do want to start doing AI shit. I want to start training my own models and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I might get a couple of GPUs and put them into a server back here, and then see what I could do with that. But you know, AI is a new buzzword that's going around when it's really just advanced Google. To be honest, it's an advanced search engine.
It's an advanced search engine. That's really all it is, right?
That's it. That's all it is. It's an advanced search engine. Once we get to real AI, like generative intelligence, then we'll like real generative intelligence. Like I can put a cup in front of somebody, like a cup in front of an AI, and then it knows how to use it, or it figure out how to use it without somebody teaching it how to use it.
Yeah, that's that spooky shit.
All right, so he said donate, and then he said he's just kidding. Hey, donate to us. I ain't just kidding. Hey, donate to Art for Change. I ain't gonna play with you. Hey, I ain't just kidding. None of that shit. Donate to us if y'all want to see us grow, and then I think we can start a Patreon actually, so we get paid subscribers and all that. So donate to me, Mr. AB, Poet the Wizard. Like, donate to any one of us, and then let's take this shit to the next level. That's what I want to do, because like I'm locked in now, because y'all done got me started on this shit. It's over for now, so I'm locked in. So y'all better fucking keep up with me. I wish I was lying.
I love it. What you got for the people, Poet? Any closing statement?
Make sure y'all wash y'all ass in the morning before you step out. You know what I'm saying? I know how I be sometimes, but hygiene is very important. I just want to remind folks, hygiene is very important. Respectfully.
Hey, Therapeutic Thursdays. Therapeutic Thursdays, but watch your ass on Friday. that is funny as fuck. Hey, I like that.
After you sweat it out of that sauna, make sure you get in that shower.
Hey, that's some therapeutic shit, bro. That's some therapeutic shit. I
That's
ain't
a
gonna
whole
lie
word.
to you. Yeah. I went to school with people like you, so yeah. Hey, let's close it out, Mister.
Well, this has been an episode of Therapeutic Thursdays. Remember, if you need someone to need someone to be a friend, you have a friend in us. If you need someone, if you feel like no one love you, know that I love you. Because a lot of us go through a lot of
Hold
things.
on. You love me? You love me? Hold on. I stopped you. You love me?
I love everyone.
You ain't never tell me you love me.
You're included in that.
Like
Brother.
what? You gotta say pause or what? No homo or some shit like that.
No.
To tell me you love me or shit. Like what is it? You love me?
Of course,
you.
brother.
All right.
Yes.
I'm just asking. You can finish. You can finish, man.
Yo. All right, man. Y'all be blessed, y'all. We'll close it out tonight.
I'm gonna get out of here.
All right.
All right, gang.
Love, y'all. Yeah, that nigga be you.